What up, fellas?
What
Fellas,
up? What up? What
fellas.
up,
What's
fellas?
going on?
Welcome in. Where we at? Damn. Episode 13. 13. 13. Yeah. This is kind of cool, man. You know, and ridiculous talking to y'all 13 weeks on some nonsense y'all be spewing. I keep I'm maintaining my sanity and all that, but it's good, man. It's good. Like I say, this is one of the days of the week I look forward to. So we're gonna jump in, right? Episode 13. You know how we do. Got your gridirons, hoops, Gabe James in the fantasy segment
Yep.
where all the hate start to come out. Hey, and then anything on the entertainment front, I think we'll revisit and see if anybody besides Gabe, I guess, and myself at this point, because I did jump in and started watching from, you know, see what y'all think about that. But yeah, man. So I mean, we might as well, go ahead and get ready to get into it. But before that, hey man, how y'all doing, man? Y'all had a good week? I'll say, in the big league, the NFL, it ain't pan out the way I wanted to. But all in all, man, I think I still had a pretty good week. Hopefully, y'all can say the same. What's up? Y'all good?
Man, listen, it was great. It was great, man. Enjoying every minute of it. I'm talking about all the right teams won and all the right teams lost. Just about. Just about.
Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. What you think, Big Sterl?
We had a
I know, man.
bittersweet week. I didn't see any of the U game, but I was happy with the results, and I sat through that every second of that debacle of that Kansas City game, and it was painful. It was painful, bro. Very
Well,
painful. But,
yeah, that's what's up, man. I figured as much, and we're gonna get into that a little bit more. Gabe James, what you got, man? You're weak, man. How everything played out, measured up. You good?
All I can say, it was another week. We'll get to it when we get to it. There's another week.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what's up, man. So, I mean, realistically, we might as well jump on into it, man. You know how we do. We always start out with the NCAA's, and this week, I guess we'll just start where it's not so bright, man, and we'll see what y'all say. Kind of answer the question: is there still any hope for Bama? Hope meaning or being them making that 12-team playoff. I say, yeah, there's still some hope for them, man. There's still some hope.
I've come to the conclusion that Alabama and they pretty much get in every year regardless. I think that's the only team that can have 3 wins and still get in the playoffs, man. They're gonna put them in every freaking year, man. I sent y'all a text. I still think they're overrated. They overrated this year.
They overrated this season for sure. But yeah, I think they can still make it in. But they have to run the table from here. They absolutely have to run the table. I will say that. Otherwise, they won't get in. Bama not. Bama name, Bama legacy, all of that stuff. Notoriety. They won't get in if they don't run the table from here. That's what I think.
All I'm saying, any other team lose to Vanderbilt and another ranked team, they ain't making the playoffs unless you Alabama.
But this the first year 12 team. That's
Georgia.
why I say
yeah,
that.
Or Georgia. Or
yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a travesty if they get in with 3 losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think there's any explanation for that. You get 3 losses, you shouldn't even be considered. You're just playing for a bowl game and get your little money, and we'll see you next year.
They shouldn't get in with 2 losses if it's an unranked team you lost to.
Well,
Yeah,
or a lowly ranked team.
yeah.
only thing I can tell you guys whose teams happen to be in the ACC is if you win the SEC, you go dancing, big dance. I ain't talking about the toilet bowl. I'm talking about big dog bowl, playoff bowl with a count of 12. If they somehow won the SEC, they're in there, bro. That's guaranteed. Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
basically, for that to happen, they would need Texas A&M to get back to doing what they do. I mean, it's a lot sitting in front of Bama, man. You need LSU to fall apart. You still have Texas ahead of you. And frankly speaking, hell, on the PFF strongest SEC teams,
Don't do this.
the Gamecocks sitting ahead of them as far as strength of team. Listen, with a loss to them, you really don't think we're playing stronger than Bama at this moment? The Gamecocks.
I
But
do
anyway,
think
I
I
digress.
do think we're playing strong. I think we are playing very strong. You know, I don't know.
How many losses do y'all? How many
Yeah,
losses does this South Carolina have?
3.
We have 3 losses against 3 of the strongest teams in the country. How many losses did Florida State have?
Hey, listen, man. This ain't Carolina time. This ain't Gamecock time, man. Don't do this. We will not hog this entire episode talking about the Gamecocks. That we will not do. I don't care how smooth and slick you are with it. So I say there's still hope for Bama, but they got to win out. Gabe don't seem to think they're gonna deserve it. I can't jump to 3 wins yet, 3 losses yet, because they ain't there. I'm just going off of now, and they'd have to run the table. If they get 3 losses, then yeah, it's a different story. But right now, they only got 2, so I think they still got a chance. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, they run the table.
Yeah, they need a lot of help. They need a lot of help.
I mean, you know what, though? Honestly, I have to agree with that. They need a lot of help. It's only being real. There's some 3-loss teams with this new 12-team format for the playoffs that still have a chance with a lot of help. But you know who have no chance? Man, them teams who haven't won but like 1 or 2 games. But we gonna talk about that later.
Oh man. Well, later can be sooner, man, because we're gonna move on to the next topic, man. And it's just like, damn FSU. I mean, like I said, we're gonna get the dark stuff out the way first, so we can move on to happier times and a more uplifting episode. I just want to know, man, what we gonna do with this thing, man, with Florida State? I mean, we're gonna have to keep updating them, providing updates on here, because after all, it is one of our squads, the 4 of us here, I should say 2 of us. It's obviously all over. I mean, do we have confidence right now?
You said one of our squads?
Settle down, big fella. Let me get through this. It's hard. It's tough. Settle down, big fella.
It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing else we can do. We trash. We are absolutely trash. We played the night we deserved to play. We played the night we deserved to play Friday, because that's the night high school teams play. Because I'm saying we just need to get it out the way. We deserve to play Friday night. We deserve to play Friday night.
What
Gabe James, high school team.
Right. And what Gabe James just did was a perfect display of ripping the Band-Aid off.
It's no use to sugarcoat it. We shouldn't have won 1 game. We beat Cal. I don't know how, but we did. We got 1 game. Probably won't win another one. I got tickets to go to a game this year. $15. Lower level. I'll be there the weekend before Thanksgiving. I'm going to the game, my brother. $15, lower level seats.
That sounds like the high school jamboree, dog.
I know, right?
Exactly what it is.
Hold on, bro.
That's that powder puff game.
Yeah.
You said $15 lower level seats in an ACC stadium.
15.
So hell, if it's an ACC stadium, I'm assuming y'all hold what, 50,000? 60?
Probably 60.
Probably about
Maybe.
60. Yeah.
Yeah. Being it is the ACC, that is pathetic, man.
Hey man,
You know why I'm going? You know why I'm going to that game? Because it's $15.
They sell good pretzels.
Nope. we play some team called Charleston, and I know they're in Carolina. We might win.
It's a chance College of Charleston won't beat you.
And you're right. And you're right. You are absolutely right.
There's no way.
Now
I'm gonna say that right now. There's no way College of Charleston gonna beat Florida State. Now that's some bullshit.
Look.
Tallahassee Community College might be Florida State right now. I don't have no confidence.
He's been
none.
Man,
don't let them do that, man.
Submission.
Don't let them do that. Especially
he doesn't have any fight.
ShawDawg.
Look at him.
Don't
Look at him. No fight left in him.
Okay.
He done gave up. He done gave up, man.
Bro, you love the swing.
This is like you get in a fight. Somebody break both your arms and both your legs, and you saying, "Hey, you ain't got no fight." No, we don't have no fight left.
You got scratch. You got your back legs. You got your legs.
No,
push across.
I can't do nothing but bite you. I can't do nothing but bite you. That's all we got left. I can bite you. That's it. We are done. Done, man.
But Cuz, come on, man. 3 weeks ago, you still was doing this. You was like, yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna be there. Now, 3 weeks later, you done threw in the towel?
Man, 3 hours make a huge difference, though, man. Don't do that, man.
Yes, that's 3 episodes ago.
Y'all get off my dog. Y'all get off my dog, man.
No, it's fine, Nate. Let me tell you something. See, I'm a realist. I'm not gonna sit here and boost up my team or whatever if they suck and I know they ain't gonna win. I'm not gonna sit here and boost them up like they're a number one team like a lot of other these fans do. That don't make sense. If your team is bad, your team is bad.
You still gonna beat
the
Canes?
In the left is diabolical.
Y'all still gonna beat the Canes?
Well, and that's my question. Do we even feel like we still got hopes now of winning the state of Florida national championship?
You know what?
I should say the state of Florida championship. Do we feel like we still got a chance?
Most cats, man, you know that you would say like that's gonna be your Super Bowl. That will be your Super Bowl. But with these dudes, the way they playing right now, I don't even know, man. I don't even know if they're gonna even step up for that game. We might get blown out by the Hurricanes and the Gators, and that should not happen. It should still be a somewhat close game. But I don't know. We getting beat by teams that I don't even know that are unranked.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch either of those games.
Come on, mate. At least the first
Sterl, in all your years.
Come on, man.
In all your years of being a Hurricane, we have you ever known Florida State to have one win? Even when we was like horrible years, one win, one.
I mean,
hey, well, see, I can't come at that angle because that's on you. I'm just saying, even them years when Miami was down, I still would watch the game and not take it because even though I know we trash, that's my team. I'm still
but Miami will still get 3 or 4 games. Miami will get 3 or 4 games.
I'm saying
get one game.
I'm gonna be real. Since Nate won't do nothing about
an uncharted territory. You just ain't used to it. That's all.
Wait,
you ain't used to it.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you passed. Only thing we got about the Canes this weekend is Sterling said, "I didn't watch the game, but I'm satisfied with the outcome," and that was it. I want to speak on the Hurricanes real quick, if y'all don't mind.
Goddamn, man. You know, the thing about it, man, it's like, week after week, and it might have only been 2 so far. Maybe with this being the actual third one, this might be the second one. But it just feel like, you keep doing that shit, man. All you got to do is wait for a second, and then here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Am I that good? So instead of saying, "Damn, Ken, you powerful as a motherfucker. You keep calling this shit before it roll up." You rather just say, "Damn, week after week, that's what you keep doing." Man, all I did was call out the next thing coming up. You ain't want to give me no props for that, no. You want to chastise me.
And all I did was communicate that's some annoying shit.
No, man, look at this man. Everything annoying. Everything annoying but the shit Nate do.
Sterling got DoorDash and shit
You know
coming.
what? Hey, look, Nate, it's about authenticity.
I wish somebody brought me some DoorDash.
Nate said he wish somebody bring him some DoorDash.
Oh, so
Right?
Nate.
He's a lucky man. Lucky man.
Ooh,
Would
thank
have
you.
been even more lucky if I actually cooked tonight.
Nate,
Appreciate you.
Nate, what is your title
What do you mean?
as far as the podcast goes? Well, you're the host.
Yes, sir.
You need to work on your hosting skills.
Wear a couple different hats.
I
Several.
just like to tell you, you the rudest host, bro. I mean, like, you're a little rude, bro. If I do say so.
Hey, listen, man. I just be kind of holding down the bullshit, man. That's all. I just try and, hold down the bullshit. That's all I do, man. And just say, hey, yo, I got you, man. That's it. I got you. It ain't, I mean, calling out nothing, anything. I mean, every goddamn week I get on here and I say, we're going to talk about our squads. We know Sterling the Canes fan. We know Gabe and I are FSU fans. And you and I are Carolina Gamecock fans. So at some point, Miami coming up, but you trying to make people think you all up in the head and everything. Like I be knowing, man. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, Nate?
Say every week that shit coming
I understand. I understand exactly. I understand exactly how you could think that. But seeing how when we popped in the gridiron, Gabe gave it. Pardon me. Sterling gave his soliloquy on the Canes, and then we jumped somewhere else. So I was like, damn, we jumped the Canes. Hold on.
No,
Let's not
see,
jump the Canes.
right,
So
and that's why I was
see how
like,
started?
that's why I was like, hold tight, it's coming. So yeah, man. So here we are. We say the Canes still rolling. They outscored the Cardinals 52-45, and I'm talking about at Louisville. Again, nothing's changed for me from week to week. I say they're doing what they're supposed to do with the schedule. What's surprising is that even on the road, it was that tough of a game. And the last thing I add to that is, boy, they some lucky MFers, boy. They some lucky MFers. And that's all I got to say about that. Lucky bastards.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna tell you, this weekend is our last hope. And this might be my last weekend watching, other than when I go to the game so I can keep sober. But yeah, because I think we play 7:00.
I think so. Yeah,
7:00.
Yeah, they had the nerve to make that shit 7:00 so everybody can see.
Prime time.
Prime
time. I'll
We
probably
want the
be drunk
world
and
to
passing
see.
out. I'll be drunk and passing out by 7:30.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be cutting the grass or something, man, for that game.
y'all
Watch
can't do
that
your
shit.
boys like that, though, bro. Come on, man.
They did us like that.
Y'all can't do your boys like that.
Goddamn,
What we
they
supposed to
did.
do?
They did us
Sterl,
like
we got
that.
one win. We got one win. One.
Listen, man. Here go the thing. Is this Canes thing for real or not, man? Sterling, do you still feel like
Oh,
just something you can be proud of to talk about in public and amongst other sports fanatics, like in the barbershop and even right here in this on this platform, man, talking about the Canes in a sense of, yeah, the U is back. Can you do that?
yeah. So if you look back at it, I mean, when you get on these runs, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Sometimes you need a little bit of things that go your way. I mean, I'm thinking it's all coming back to fruition. The years before that devastating loss to Georgia Tech last year. I mean, we've had several of them type of losses. So for it to be reciprocated back, hey, I'll take it. Like I said, I didn't see the game, but I'll take the results. Sometimes you win ugly. Sometimes you got to get them like that. Sometimes it takes a little bit of luck.
You don't find yourself though at times looking ahead and thinking, man, the way this thing is set up for us to run the table, we do get that bye, like they said, and that automatic bid into the playoffs and everything. Then that's gonna be our first time playing a real team. You ain't afraid of getting your ass just bust, just drugged,
We're not gonna pull.
exposed.
Oh, she over there. I ain't pulling no Notre Dame. Trust me that. I might lose, but I ain't. We ain't pulling no Notre Dame. Trust me.
Okay.
We're not gonna pull Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think it's got the chance of getting close to it, and we talking about them like we was doing Florida State. Like, man, they really shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
we'll see. 12 teams don't make a difference.
The first thing first is just to get there. So, I mean, there's still a lot of football left. I mean, you can get on a bad run and lose 3 in a row. So the first things first is just get there. Do what you got to do to get there first, and then we'll worry about that later.
I would say
this. Enjoy this year, because the Hurricanes are going to be just like Colorado next year when y'all lose Ward and when Colorado lose Sanders, y'all going to be right in our boat too.
Man, Gabe,
y'all ain't got
do you
nobody
do this?
in the rain.
Why do you do this, bro?
I just want you
Every
to enjoy
time,
it.
It's like a misery thing, dude. We
Somebody
don't want to be there.
Somebody told me the same thing last year. They said, Gabe, enjoy this shit because next year y'all in trouble. I ain't believe him. And now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Y'all will have Dion next year. Y'all be all right.
No, Dion ain't gonna leave. Not yet. Not that quick. Colorado done them too. Colorado done them too well. Plus we just signed your boy to a contract, so we stuck with him for another 4 years. And Dion ain't coming for no minimum.
Man, this college football ain't no such thing as stuck with them, bro.
I think so.
Right.
The motherfucking schools up pay that buyout.
Right. But although I mean, Dion did see what happened to Diddy when he tried to buck his system.
Right.
So he better fall in. He better fall in line.
Stupid.
Hey, but look, man, I don't have much to say about the Canes except congratulations, Sterling, on the dub. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a small club. This is a small club that we're in.
Yes.
But what I was saying was, shit. I mean, obviously, I'm not the only one that see through the facade of the Canes.
I told you that backhand was coming.
Listen.
I expected from him too.
Listen.
Misery love company. Come on, Shaw.
I'm saying, bro.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat what you just said again? To Sterling? Repeat what you just said to Sterling.
I see through the facade of the Canes.
No, he talking about when you talking about we're a small club.
Oh yeah. Of whose college teams won this past Saturday. And listen, if I wanted to take it a step further and say whose teams won in dominant fashion, I'd be alone on the top of the mountain. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna say the Canes.
All their games, all their games been close this year.
You know what? Against who? Name them. Name them. Okay. Now, Miami Hurricanes are ranked number 6, bro. Number 6. There's three one-loss teams ranked ahead of y'all, and y'all undefeated. So that's why I said I'm not the only one that sees through the facade. There's no way in the world three one-loss teams should be ranked ahead of y'all, and y'all undefeated.
The SEC, though, come on, bro. We all know the difference between the SEC and the ACC. I'm not going to be naive to that. I'm just happy we number 6. I'm just happy we representing the ACC where we are. Now, we'll get, if everything play out the way it does, we'll figure out that ACC, SEC thing when the time comes. But for right now, I'm happy where we are. And those one-loss teams are in the SEC, and they deserve to be right where they are.
You know what? I understand you 100%. Because if I was sitting in the area and I know there's no way I could leave, I'll be happy where I am too. Even though I know this flood coming and all I can do is get on top of this little rock, I'm happy where I am for now. Because this little rock going to keep me up out of that flood. It's going to keep me alive another 2 minutes. Because that will coming for y'all ass when y'all running the SEC and the rest of them dogs. A flood.
Listen,
We're going to tear the jersey off your back.
but we don't have them on their schedule. We don't have them on our schedule. That's not our fault.
Just keep winning. Keep
Look at
winning, man.
Just
let
tell
me
me
tell you,
this,
South
man.
Carolina just need to make the playoffs, though.
Yeah, here
That's
we
all
go.
I'm saying.
Perfect timing. Perfect segue. How about them Gamecocks,
They
huh?
need to make the playoffs.
How about them? They went in
They
there.
ain't
They
gonna make the
manhandled
playoffs.
Oklahoma.
And
They
then look who they
manhandled
beat.
Oklahoma, and 35-9, and they did that thing in Norman, bro. They
In
went to
Norman?
Oklahoma. They
That's
went to
not the same.
Oklahoma, and they
That's not
did
the
that.
same Oklahoma team, though, bro. Y'all know that. That's
Well,
not the
because
same
they came
Oklahoma.
to the SEC, right? That's because they're in the SEC now.
Yes,
No.
sir.
That's why they don't look the same. So, like I say, I don't. Like I say, we know. I'm not gonna harp on them too much and everything. I'm gonna just say that was a great win, big win, impressive win, convincing win. Great to see. Great to see my squad doing big things. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. And I'm gonna kick it on over there, man. And ShawDawg, Gamecocks, baby, you bleeding them, so I'm gonna let you go and take it now. You going to do the honors. Tell them about our team. I'm
gonna be real with you. I was impressed with everything but that funky ass offense. I wasn't impressed with the redshirt freshman quarterback Lenore Sellers, though. He is a dog. Well, he's gonna be a dog. He's on the way to becoming one, man. I mean, like I'm being a little harsh on having to go against some of the teams he's gone against as a redshirt freshman, first road starts in the SEC and things of that nature. But I was impressed with Lenore Sellers. I'm seeing a lot of growth. And that defense, what is there to talk about? You saw it, didn't you, Gabe? Well, you should have watched it. You was probably watching Florida State. You be wilding, baby.
No, I did watch it because Florida State played Friday. They played Friday. I told you they played the high school night. They played Friday.
Friday Night Lights. Hey man, don't put that out there lightly. That's Friday Night Lights, baby. That's big time.
No, high schools play on Friday. That's the night we should have played Friday.
Hey man, I'm trying to help here.
Fine. No, it's fine because you will see. We'll see what happens this week when South Carolina run up in. They got to run up on Texas A&M. Who's
We've
ranked.
never beaten them. We've never beaten them since they've been in the SEC.
That's not good. And then you got Vanderbilt. Who did they beat? They just knocked off somebody else. Y'all got them too coming up, and y'all ain't played Clemson yet. So if y'all make it to the playoffs, then y'all deserve it.
No, we won't be there this year. I see that. I'll be there next year. We won't be there this year. But look, Clemson is not a worry because guess what? We're going to take away Clemson playoff chances. I love being the spoiler. If I can't go, you can't either. Simple as that.
Here you go. Hey man, but you want to kick somebody up there from the same state, don't you? At least let one of them from the state get it right.
Hell nah. If the Gamecocks don't go, the state of South Carolina doesn't deserve to go.
True that. All right. Well, everybody got to go. If anybody gonna win it, they're gonna ultimately have to go through these boys right here. Who touching Georgia, man? I mean, they made easy work of the Longhorns. To the point that even old Arch couldn't stop the bleeding. I was surprised, man. They couldn't put him in and let my boy go to work and everything. But Georgia, man, just they overwhelmed them. They outmatched them, whatever you want to call it. They just Georgia, man. And I just go back to what I said at the beginning of the season. I don't see anybody touching them. They had the little one bump in the road, and we can see with Alabama that was their national championship game because we see what they've been ever since. falling short and everything. But yeah, I really don't see anybody stopping the Bulldogs, man, from going and winning this whole thing. The rest of the season is just a formality, if you ask me. Mere formality, as they say.
Yeah, I was perplexed to see Texas. It seemed like they ain't know how to handle them boys. They got that in the third and fourth quarter. They was like they didn't know what to do. I was like, wow.
Shit. SEC came to town, man. That shit was
Yeah.
rough.
Yep.
That shit was rough.
I could be wrong, but was that the game where the refs started changing calls because the fans started acting up and throwing stuff on the field? Was that the game?
No.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. Texas game? Georgia game?
Wasn't that the game?
Yeah. Fans threw stuff on the field, caused a 5-minute delay, 4-minute delay. And after the delay, the refs changed the call.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
and I was looking at my notes to see, I couldn't find it. But yeah. So I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And that lets me know,
worked. It was effective.
It sure was.
But
Kirby Smart was mad as hell too, boy. He was hot.
I ain't never seen that though, man. You gonna sit there and like I said, I get it. The referees got scared. I get it. But I ain't never seen that where you sit there and see the fans get irate. After further review, we decided to overturn the call. What the hell? How you gonna overturn a call after further review?
Yeah,
and ain't nobody called in or nothing.
They were so afraid, man. They must have been local referees or something. Like they must have lived there, couldn't get away or something. Because why would you? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was afraid. They definitely was afraid.
They had to try to get up. They know they had to get up out that stadium, and didn't look good if they didn't change that call.
Right.
Yeah, I just have never seen nothing like that before. Where you get the crowd so irate that the referees go back and change a call, and it wasn't called in from usually how they call in from wherever they at saying, hey, this is, or it's Carolina, wherever they calling in from saying, hey, that was a bad. They didn't even get that call saying that was a bad call. It's just the referees got together, and, although it was a bad call, the referees just got together and talked and we're changing the call because the fans start throwing stuff on the field. I ain't never seen that before.
And if you want to get out of here with your ass intact, buddy, you'll change this call. Yeah. You go to the priest, change this call.
That's what it boiled down to.
So yeah, man. But yeah, I think Georgia gonna go on and win this thing, man. I'll continue to watch the rest of the season because college football is just some good shit. But
yeah, I got a quick question though. The playoffs, how does that work this year? Does
what
it
do
go?
You mean?
So I know the 12 teams get in, but do they play at home? Is it a neutral field?
So I believe they got those. So they'll have 4 of those bowl games designated as the playoff games. So basically, they're neutral fields.
But those teams are hosting. I heard Curb Hurstreet go through that thing 3 times. I was looking for it. I had it documented somewhere. But yeah, they're gonna the higher seed. I thought where I saw the higher seed teams actually hosting. They're playing host or something like that. But yeah. That'll be a good thing for us to kind of go through, man. I should have had it with me now, but I got it all down.
Because I'm confused how you get 12 down to 2.
What do you mean?
Don't you have some buys?
Yeah, because so the conference winners, they're gonna get by the top 4. They're gonna automatically make it, and they're gonna get a bye. The other 8, they're still gonna have to be voted in by committee. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The 4 teams get a bye.
Yeah, the 4 teams get a bye. Yep.
Oh, yep. Okay. I was trying to figure it out.
Pardon me.
Oh no, you good.
Pardon me, Gabe. I don't know about Georgia going. You just assuming it's a foregone conclusion when, bro, Georgia still has to play Tennessee. they still have to play. Hold on, this is not. Georgia still has to play Tennessee, and believe it or not, with Florida being down like they are, they're still dangerous, bro. The Gators are still loaded with 4 and 5 star athletes, man. Then they got to go to Ole Miss. It's Ole Miss and then Tennessee. So that Ole Miss game could be a trap game with them looking ahead to Tennessee. If Tennessee keep climbing, Tennessee is at number 7. So
it could be, but I just can't buy none of that right now. Yeah,
I understand. Seeing what you saw after watching ACC, after being an ACC fan and watching the devastation of the SEC, I can understand how you can understand how no one can just stand in front of that, but someone over there can stand in front of it, dog. I assure you. Somebody can stand in front of that shit.
All that shit you talking about a long shot.
It's all rigged up for Georgia to automatically get in there. Look, you're right. I'm looking at their schedule. And okay, so as long as they can get past Ole Miss, at Ole Miss, they got Florida at home, Tennessee at home, UMass at home, and Georgia Tech at home.
Yeah, I don't even understand why y'all thinking Ole Miss a big deal. Man, please. Not for no Georgia, man.
I don't.
Okay, tell me this. But why do you feel that Ole Miss isn't a big deal?
I mean, I watched them play a couple. Yeah, I watched them play several games this season. I just don't see it, man. I watched them play. I compared them to watching Georgia playing, and I mean, yeah, Georgia just looked like the more dominant team.
I'm going to tell you this.
By a long shot.
They have, but what do we all know? On any given day, you only got to be the better team that one day, and no one has more draft picks, top draft picks, than the Ole Miss roster. No one in the country. Ole Miss is loaded, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it might not mean much, Nate, but we'll see.
Yeah, they are, man. But also with Georgia, man. Nah, their head coach too far in now, man. He the ultimate motivator for them. You know what I'm saying? He bigger than that whole Tebow speech was to the Gators that one year, especially after coming off that bullshit with Texas and what they just did, man. And them folks trying them because he know they out to get them by any means necessary. He ain't gonna let them slip. That's what I'm telling you. He ain't gonna let them slip. No, sir.
Yeah.
I don't see
it. Ole Miss lost to LSU and Kentucky. Ain't no way in hell. And they lost to Kentucky at home. That's a basketball school. You know what I say? When you lose to a basketball school, you ain't got a shot.
Which I'll tell basically, so all of y'all are in agreement that Ole Miss has no chance.
I'm not there yet, bro. I'm with you.
No chance of what?
No, they don't have a chance to beat Georgia.
I think they got
no chance of winning against Georgia. No chance.
No.
Zero.
No.
Okay.
Zero.
Gotcha. Okay.
None.
Okay.
Zero. Now, so with that said, we can move on from college and we're gonna jump into the league here and talk about our squads. And we might as well bundle them up here and say,
no, don't bundle them up.
All suffer losses, man. Downright, catastrophic for us, man, losing our 1 and 2 receiver. 49ers, you guys didn't they lose Ayuk? I don't know his status.
They lost their 1 and 2 receiver too.
Bruh, y'all are not catastrophic. Y'all just lost y'all 1 and 2 receiver, and then all of a sudden now, my season is done. Man,
nobody said that. Who said our season was done? I was just about to follow. I was just about to
get there.
No, I was just about to follow that up with. Even with that said, I don't see no reason why we shouldn't bust the Falcons' ass this weekend. Coming back home, and that's our revenge game. Before all of this stuff and the injuries, the season started. I said, and prior to the season started, I said, yeah, the Bucs will get 10 wins this season. Everybody thought, oh man, they even gave Nate. That's pretty lofty there, buddy. well on our way to that. I really don't see us falling short of that. At
You're gonna
first,
be on your way.
I thought about it. And I was like, well, damn, maybe this positions us to win 8 games instead of 10. But no, I don't see why we can't get 10. I don't see why we can't still get 10. So no, Sterling, no, I'm not washing it up, throwing it in the season. I got plenty more
But-
home games to go out there and set up for and tailgate and all of that. You think I'm going out there expecting to lose? No.
But
You think I'm throwing in the season, throwing in the towel on the season and going out there to tailgate? No. I expect to win.
You prefaced your statement with a devastating injury.
No, catastrophic, baby.
Catastrophic. It's not catastrophic.
What happened to
Y'all
us was
straight.
catastrophic. We lost our
No,
1
it
and 2
wasn't.
receivers. So what y'all going through right now, you wouldn't consider it catastrophic?
Oh, that's catastrophic because I lost players on both sides of the
The
ball.
fuck is the difference? Are
It's
you
catastrophic on both sides of the ball, not just one. Both sides of the ball.
I
Okay,
have to
so
agree with you.
can we
I gotta
have
agree with you.
can we have one level catastrophic? Y'all have 2 level catastrophic. We got one side of the ball catastrophic. You got 2 sides of the ball catastrophic. But can both things be true? They still catastrophic.
But one is
Shit,
a
man.
lot more. One is a lot more major than the other, though. They can both
Exactly.
be true, but you still comparing apples to oranges, Nate.
Yeah, I much
You're
rather
not
have
gonna
you
your
stand
really-
through that,
choices.
cuzzo.
What you
Yep.
really need to do is focus on the Panthers, bro. That's what you need
Why?
to speak on. I can
I'm
defend. I can
focused
defend
on
my
the draft.
squad.
I'm focused on the draft.
Well, you keep on focusing on it because that's where your focus should be. That's where it should be.
Yours should be too.
Yours
It's
more
over for you.
catastrophic than ours. Whatever, man.
Nate,
Whatever.
Nate, did you see what just happened to you? Y'all about to have a bunch of
Yeah, we lost key
Derrick
players.
Henrys. Y'all about to have a bunch of little Derrick Henrys and little Lamar Jacksons running around because they ran up in y'all raw dog. They treated
Well,
you bad, Nate.
the whole league running through Carolina. The whole league running through Carolina.
Listen,
They just running around jumping on dirty mattress after dirty mattress, no sheets, just taking it. You
can
talking
we all
about
agree here?
and you got and you
Can
talking
we-
about the Bucs.
Can we all agree here? It's different when you don't have expectations. I see the hurt in your eyes. You trying to hide them, but you keep
you don't-
ducking your head. I see the hurt in your eyes, Nate.
Hey, tell
You
me
hurting,
something.
man. You
Hey,
hurting. Let it out.
when did you lose expectations and hope? When did
Shit,
you lose expectations and hope?
after game 1?
All right, so that's your misery,
Look.
nigga. You walling that shit by yourself.
Nate, it's about to happen, Nate. I don't think we gonna win 10 games. It's not
See
gonna
what I'm
happen
talking
now.
about? See what I'm
Although
talking
we
about?
still get in the playoffs. I think we still
realist.
might make the playoffs, maybe.
A
Now-
realist, finally.
Now, ShawDawg, you need to stop because your team got as many wins as Florida State. So stop it. You
Well,
don't need
look.
to say nothing else about this segment.
I've already said that.
Carolina
I've
and Florida State is sitting there on the same level, except for you in the NFL. So, and y'all about to put Bryce Young back in there again this week, starting.
Do you
So
know the
can go ahead and
difference,
hang it
though?
up.
Do you know
Y'all
the
going for
difference?
the number 1 pick for sure.
Show me one episode where I predicted greatness for the Panthers. I bet we can show 2 or 3, and it's gonna hurt even more every week. We can show 2 or 3 with you and Nate predicting this greatness, and y'all ass gonna get bust every week. And I'm gonna be
Hey
here for
man,
it.
like I
I'm
told
loving
you,
every minute of it, man.
like I told you, we'll get 10. We'll get 10, and we're halfway there. So I'm not
Okay,
even
so-
worried about it.
Okay, so you're right, Sterling. At the beginning of the season, the coach started out. Your coach always looking like he smells shit. When the season started out, this motherfucker said, "Let me get me 10 wins and I'm good." Is
That's my
that what
problem.
we playing for?
No,
Is
that's
that what
not.
we playing
No,
for?
who said? Where'd that come from? But I do want to touch on. What's
You
his
bragging
name?
on it? 10 wins, 5 wins. They both shit.
Man, this
And then
is
when-
the 10 wins. That's in spite of the coach, man. One thing you can learn to do is stay over there and worry about your own team because you don't know what you're talking about over here.
Hey,
We're
Sterling.
saying, or at least I'm
Yes,
saying,
sir.
10 wins in spite of the coach. You don't see me around here with no Todd Bowles, pom
Okay,
poms, and
so
hollering his
put it like
name
that.
from at the rafters.
You know what, Sterling? You're
What's
right.
up?
Since you put it like that, 10 wins in spite of the coach. If we didn't have a first-year NFL coach, maybe second, who's never coached an NFL game in his life, we have 10 wins this season. Since we speaking hypothetically around here.
What are you talking about? Who's speaking
No,
hypothetically?
You talking
No,
about in spite of the coach. You saying in spite of the coach. In spite of the whole thing trash. Throw the whole thing away.
Where you
You
getting
right
that
making
from?
excuses.
Man,
Where you getting
that's-
that from?
That ain't true,
Where
man.
you getting that from?
Y'all
Right.
y'all can have Andy Reid. Y'all still have one game, man. Y'all just
No.
I don't know.
Bryce
I
I
Young.
don't think so.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Young.
yeah.
I don't
Bryce
know.
Young was a horrible pick.
No,
See, and
but
this is
he's not a horrible kid.
this is where we going right now is the epitome of hypothetical. You see what I'm
Bryce
talking about?
Young is not a horrible player. Hypothetical where?
Right now,
Give him a
because
chance, Nate.
Andy Reid, that's hypothetical. Right now, we talking about the Bucs and what's real,
Bryce
and we
Young,
already
you're right,
at
you're
4
right.
wins on our way
Bryce-
to 10.
Bryce
So
Young
I don't
is a
want to
bad
hear
player.
that. I don't want to hear that.
Bryce,
You're right.
Bryce Young is
If
a
it's
bad
not the
player.
organization, if it's not the organization, all I'm gonna say is y'all got our leftovers right now cheering him on, about to buy his jersey tomorrow. Y'all got the Panthers leftovers, but he looks better over there, doesn't he?
Who?
Who?
What Panthers left over?
Your feet grabbing branches now.
What Panthers left over?
Oh shit, I'm fucked up.
See what I'm
Hold
talking
up.
about? See what I'm
I
talking
might have
about?
fucked up.
See what I'm talking about?
I don't know who it is. I don't
Yeah.
I
know
might
who
have
it is.
fucked up. I fucked up on that one.
Hey man, don't do that. Don't come for us like that, man. Look
I'm
here,
gonna tell you
man.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. We struggling, but we damn sure ain't looking at no Panther rosters. That's the wrong roster. Ain't nobody looking at y'all roster.
Huh?
Yeah.
The number
Ain't
one
nobody looking
fantasy.
at y'all roster.
Listen. Ain't nobody looking at it, but the number one fantasy player in the country, Christian McCaffrey, number one running back, Christian McCaffrey, came from the Panthers. Who else?
What are you
I said,
talking about?
I said ain't nobody looking at
What
y'all
that got
roster
to
right
do with
now.
that shit now?
At our roster right now?
Y'all already
Yeah.
been pick dry. You talking about Christian McCaffrey?
Listen, man, we got a
Y'all
running
had-
back coming.
Y'all
We
had
got us
y'all had Sam
Yeah,
Darnold
you got your
and our
boy coming
quarterback.
back. I give you that. You got your boy coming back.
Hubbard.
You got your boy coming back.
So,
Not
so
Hubbard.
we had
the
who? We
the
had who?
You got your boy coming back.
You had
What's
Baker
his name?
Mayfield
Sterling.
and Darnold
Yeah.
and Sam
Huh?
Darnold.
So hold on.
What that gonna
Hold
do though?
Sterling, listen to this, Sterling. See, motherfuckers be trying to make me think I'm the one crazy. But didn't I just say y'all got our leftovers, but y'all who? Y'all have who?
Man, we waiting on you to give it to us. Goddamn, so we can.
Why are you waiting on me to give it to you when you already know who it is? Well, why play games?
Who is
You
it?
knew I was talking about the quarterback. Why play games? You told me I'm waiting on you to give it to me. I said you got the Panthers leftovers. It ain't obvious who that is.
It seems like you
Man.
gave y'all dinner away.
Who the hell?
Y'all gave away
who the
y'all
hell-
dinner. They ain't no
Sterling,
leftovers.
Right.
Sterling.
Sterling.
Y'all gave y'all dinner away.
Sterling.
I bet y'all take him back now.
Sterling,
I bet
hold
y'all would have
on.
rather have
No.
him.
We ain't
I bet
talking
y'all
about
would have rather.
we ain't
I
talking
bet
about where we take them back. We talking about a minute ago. I said y'all got the Panthers left over, and both of y'all wet Panthers.
But I'm trying to understand,
You don't
bro.
know
I'm
your
still.
quarterback? You don't know where
Hell,
your
you-
quarterback?
have a stint there.
Hell, you couldn't think of it either. You brought it up.
No.
Hey, so
You made
listen.
you tricked me. Look, like you've done so many casts. You and Gabe ganging up and made me doubt myself. That's just like
How
in the
the
beginning
hell-
of the season. That's just
But
like in the
bruh,
beginning of the season.
Bro, it's
LSU
the quarterback.
LSU versus McNeese State. You were like, LSU didn't play a small team. I'm like, yes, they
Listen,
did.
man.
Hey, listen. No, this is what you do. You sound so sure when you capping. The shit
Either
really
way.
I tricked myself. But I knew what the fuck I was talking about, bro. You made me trick myself, so you be capping, dog. Straight cap.
No, you don't. You know why? Because
Why
I'm
do you
sitting
cap?
here. I'm
Why
sitting
do you
here
cap?
telling you. The Bucs got 10 wins. I told you that before the season even started, and that is with Baker Mayfield. So what are you talking about? What are
I'm
you talking about?
Damn, Nate.
You talking about leftovers or scraps or something like that? Y'all just couldn't do nothing with him. Y'all ain't have shit to do nothing with him.
Okay, then that was my way of saying get off Bryce Young back because we both know the situation he in. Come on, man. Let's not sit here and play slow.
But he ain't show us nothing else though.
We all know.
We could at least if we would have at least seen some flashes or some signs that he had something there, that the lights on over there. If we would have at least
man.
seen some of that, then maybe so. But we ain't seen none of
Bro.
that.
We all know sometimes you can get with the right people and it'll bring out something that ain't there. But we all know Young is not as bad as the Panthers make him look. The Carolina Panthers is a graveyard right now. Y'all doing all this capping because you won what, 4 or 5 games.
And I'm glad you said that. The Carolina Panthers are graveyard right now, because I'm sitting here thinking as we going through this, why in the fuck are we spending so much time talking about the Panthers? This shit is, they're not even worthy. This is some bullshit, yo.
You're right.
We could be getting close to the you know what I'm talking about?
I'm glad you said that. They are not worthy. But you know what was worthy? Man. Calling your bullshit on that capping you be doing, sounding so sure of yourself. Well, you've tricked me several times, but you won't do it again. You won't trick me like that again. All that capping you be doing, you sound so sure. You be lying, bruh. You ask me on out, dog.
Hey, you know one thing about it is it's transcripts with all this shit, man. All you got to do is go and check them out.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
You try to make a nigga think he crazy, man.
Don't try to put us in. Don't try to put us in that goddamn crab barrel with them Panthers.
I don't know. Bryce Young need help, man. He can't keep his job, can't keep his girl. He just losing everything.
Starting Sunday. Bryce starting Sunday.
Yo.
Yeah, he's starting Sunday. He's starting
that
Sunday.
Shit ain't funny, man. That ain't no funny. That ain't funny. Y'all in that man personal life, man.
Listen, man. So, they gotta go somewhere. Look, when they look in the mirror, Sterling, and realize, fuck, we ain't far off from that shit. They gotta do something.
How do you figure that?
From it. Man, you ain't got nothing magnificent going on there. Old ass Mike Evans. Man, y'all ain't got shit going over there, man.
Beat the
y'all
Panthers,
ain't got much going over. Y'all beat y'all in the NFC South and doing a little something.
Listen, man, can we move on?
Doing it like y'all in the AFC.
Hey, yo.
I forgot what segment we was in. I thought we was talking about Florida State for a minute, man. We got 5 more games than y'all, man. We do not got the same record as y'all, man. Matter of fact, that'd be a great game. Florida State versus Carolina.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking since the moment y'all brought it up. That's what we need to match up. The nose and the Panthers.
If we on joke time, that makes sense. But y'all know, we both know the Bucs ain't what y'all making them out to be. I understand.
Man, one thing about it, they lace them up every week and go out there and play. So you see it.
And to the playoffs start, you won't have to lace them up.
You'll be all right.
It comes to time. It comes to time when
the Panthers lace them up and go out there and play every week too. Ain't no different.
Yeah, they just shit up the joint. At least we win half the time. Panthers just go out there and shit up the joint.
You know what?
Man,
you know what?
Come on, man.
You know what I was always told? Second place is the first loser. So what the fuck is 5th, 6th, and 7th where y'all will be? Y'all ain't doing shit either, man. You act like y'all start the season off thinking, boy, I can't wait to be the 6th best team in the goddamn division.
We just don't start the season out with our goal being to get the #1 draft pick. We just don't do that.
I mean, sometimes you have to do that for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do that.
You're supposed to every year. You're supposed to come into the season trying to play to win a Super Bowl, not trying to get the #1 pick. And Carolina been coming into the season trying to get the #1 pick for like the last 3 or 4 years.
Right, on, exactly, man. Y'all get off the get back on the rails, man.
Hey, y'all get off ShawDawg, because it ain't like y'all doing it. Have had a history of winning. Come on,
exactly.
Amongst this crew, we have the most recent history of winning.
Well, the Niners ain't had that since the 90s, Sterl. I mean,
we have the most recent.
The Niners,
we have the most recent history of winning. Listen, how about that, guys?
The Bucs have had a history of losing. Come on now.
All I can say is one thing: when we get to that big game, we win.
Y'all crazy, yo.
So let's look at it. Let's look at those Super Bowls. The first one, the first one y'all won. Y'all played against the Raiders, who y'all knew exactly what they was doing. Exactly what they're doing. Y'all playing against a coach that couldn't even adjust.
Like Miami playing their schedule.
Okay,
that's
Miami going to play.
Hold up. The second one during COVID year, I don't even count that. That's asterisk.
Why?
Count that.
Why weren't
ain't
all the
count
play
that.
weren't
Don't nobody- Bruh,
weren't all the
wasn't
players
nobody
there?
really playing.
I bet you would
Wasn't
have
nobody
counted
really
it.
playing
Had we
hard.
lost, you would have counted it,
No.
wouldn't you? Had we lost, you
Wasn't
would have
nobody
counted it,
playing
wouldn't you?
hard during
Yeah,
COVID, bro.
okay.
Don't man want to get sick.
I
Come
can't
on
say
now.
no, but
Hey,
the two
And-
best
and
teams
you went
did
out and-
the two best teams did emerge in the Super Bowl.
And you went out and bought that Super Bowl. Come on.
We got.
Oh,
well, we
yeah,
got
and-
two
and-
wins.
and you go-
You
can't
bought
say-
that Super
You can't
Bowl.
say
Exactly.
Y'all-
Exactly. The franchise
the
ain't
last-
never built shit.
The
The
last.
And y'all
franchise
wasted
ain't built
money
a motherfucking
to get
thing.
one.
You went out
That's
and
what
bought it.
everybody.
Bought
That's
that
what
Super
everybody.
Bowl.
That's what everybody do. So San Fran been wasting money for how many years now? Why the
So
window
you
closed?
telling me New England bought those Super Bowls? That's what everyone does.
Yeah, everyone
Hey,
does.
wait a minute.
That's why Brady
The
took pay
last-
cuts and
the
distributed
last-
his money.
The last Super Bowl San Fran won. Y'all ain't buy that damn Super Bowl when y'all went out there and got Deion Sanders, and then he bust off and left y'all ass, and y'all lost. So after
Yeah,
that,
how long
that
ago
your
was
last
that?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, how long ago
Nope.
was that? My God.
I put it
That
to
was
you
back
like
in the
this: when the
90s.
last time the Bucs beat San Fran? Go look that up.
Oh,
The
we
last
damn
Super Bowl we won. The last Super Bowl. The
Man,
last Super Bowl we won. We came to. We came to.
Bucs beat San Fran.
When Brady and the crew came through there and bust that ass on the COVID victory on their
No,
way
you
to the
didn't.
Super Bowl.
No, you didn't.
So listen, man.
No, you didn't.
You guys are going to be sore until your team wins. It's going to be a while. So just settle in, guys. It'll be okay. It's going to be okay.
You know what?
I love
we're
when
gonna
Niner
Celebrate
and
me.
Cowboy fans. They always revert to the 90s, man.
You know what? I won't
Yeah.
celebrate.
I didn't revert
losing.
to him. Y'all went there.
Let's
I didn't
celebrate
revert to the 90s.
mediocrity.
You brought that up.
Hey
That's the last
guys.
time y'all won.
Hey guys. Listen. Here we go. Let me
terrible.
get you out of there. Let me get you out of there, okay? Let me get you out of there. So just a quick recap of week 6. Don't panic,
Nate, I
ShawDawg.
think he be cheating.
This week 6.
I think
I
Nate be
think he
cheating.
do
Man. I
too.
think
Every
he be
time.
changing your picks.
I think he be highlighting on the list. He changes highlight up every week. Come on,
So-
man.
Y'all,
So-
hey, y'all know Nate don't never put his picks out there, so I don't know who Nate be picking.
Exactly.
It just show up this week.
It just show up. That's a good
I don't ever
point, cuz.
I don't
That's
ever
what
put
I
the
always
topics
do. I
out
need
there,
your-
but they just show up, right?
I need your
No,
picks. I need your
we
picks.
sent our picks in early. You don't never submit your picks. Now all of a
You'll
sudden you got
never show
13
us what
wins.
you doing. Exactly.
Man. Yeah,
Come on,
okay.
Nate.
So what we'll do then, we'll just go back to that grind of picking during the sessions then. That's what we'll do. We'll go back to
we
that,
can do-
we'll go back
You
to
can
that
do
20-minute grind of picking during the session.
Just put your
What
picks
y'all
out
need
there.
to-
Too.
All you gotta
What
do
y'all-
is just put your picks in the text. That's all.
Just like everyone else.
Okay,
Exactly.
y'all. Fine, guys, fine. I mean, my thing is I'm dragging y'all week to week. My whole thing is at least let y'all do something for yourselves. You think I'm gonna put mine out there first so y'all can copy them? Come on, man. Y'all
No,
already
you-
proved. Y'all are. It's like Sterling. You showing some promise, but y'all already proved you ain't really got it. So my thing is, why would I put it out there just so y'all can copy it? So right now, what's on the screen is a recap of week 6. This is where everybody ended up. You see your little averages, coming in short, shy, and all that shit. Your totals and everything. And so week 7, this is where we at for week 7. Gabe, you doing all that bitching and shit, but you actually finally had a good week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got 12.
I know I did, but the reason you need to put your picks in there is because you got you picked the Raiders over the Steelers. Come on, man. Come on. You got to submit your picks, man.
What are you
That's
talking
insane.
about?
You picked the Raiders over the Steelers.
What are you saying? The Raiders lost.
But still,
What the fuck?
you picked the Raiders over the Steelers. It's like some of these picks, man. It's just like, I don't know. You got to put your shit out there too, man. I see everybody else's. Like, I
He
saw
act like-
Sterling.
so you just put that shit out there like I picked the Raiders over the Steelers and miraculously, that the Raiders won or something, but they didn't. What are you talking about?
Because that's what I would do. I'd pick all the teams that win, and then I'd be like, let me throw the Raiders on here. So, man, like I made a bad pick. That's some good shit, man, that you did, man. That's some great shit.
Hey, Nate, all you got to do is when we put our picks in, the last thing you just say, well, here's my picks, guys. and that would be the end of the text message.
Hold on. What just changed?
He showed the week before, I think. Yeah, he showed
did
week
it?
6.
Not
Yeah, he
surprised.
showed week 6, and then he
Not
went to week
surprised.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Week 7. 10. And this is a week you guys should actually be proud of yourselves, but you're doing a bunch of bitching. I don't understand what's happening right now. You're doing a bunch of bitching. This is a week you should be proud. Gabe, you had a 12 week. ShawDawg, you finally hit double digits. Sterling, you still holding at 10, showing the brothers that you're consistent. Okay? And I got a 10. But yet I'm hearing all this bitching about the picks and all that and my picks. Just because y'all get the brakes beat off y'all. That's what I'm getting right now. I wish y'all could step outside. I wish y'all could step outside of the screen and look back and see how the fuck y'all sound. But y'all need to stop that shit. All right.
Second half of the season is on its way.
Oh my God, this guy. This
It's how it
fucking guy. There you go, man. Week 7. Look at where we at. Take it in, guys. Week
I
7.
did pretty damn good.
Shit, that average over 5 weeks is impressive, though. Shit.
It is.
Sterling, it's groovy. It's groovy. And so there you go. That's your weekly average over 5. So, ShawDawg, you came up about I don't know, about a quarter, right at a quarter of a point. And I believe Gabe James, you increased your average by about a half a point. So you were around like 8.3 something. Now you're 8.85. Shaw, you was 8.0 something. Now you're 8.28. So you're showing progress. Yeah. You're showing progress. Good luck, guys. Like I say, it's a long season and all, Gabe. I know you're feeling yourself with your week of 12, but yeah, don't make me go back and show you the trend.
Second half season. I told you, second half it's gonna be a change.
I know. I know, Gabe. I know, man.
So
So
next week you got 8 wins.
This week, man, just confirm y'all got the right picks in that I got them in for y'all, man. And then you can tell I don't follow what y'all do because I'm pretty sure on this thing right here, I'm the only one that picked the Bucs. The only true fan. That's crazy shit to me. That's crazy, Gabe. But I'm gonna leave it at that. So y'all just check.
Last week? Last week or this week?
This week, man. Look at the screen. This week. You pick.
I know I'm on delay again. That's why. But
you picked the Falcons. You picked the Falcons.
Yep, sure did. Yeah,
that's crazy to me. But yeah, you telling me that really? That's fucking. The more I think about it, that's downright insulting. What the fuck am I going to copy y'all picks for?
Hey, we don't have anything. We don't have anything to compare it against. The only thing we have to compare is what we put in the text message. We can't compare yours because all of a sudden they just miraculously appear. So how do we know you don't stand our picks and then go, okay,
and then,
he picked
and
that
show up
way.
with 13 wins.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Fine.
Come on, man.
Fine. We're gonna start back picking during the recording, then, man.
It's all good, Nate. Just submit your picks at 12:55 on Sunday. We good,
man. Yeah. You know what?
Submit your ass. I ain't doing nothing.
Ain't no something. I might be on to something because this motherfucker, at the rate he been picking on here, this motherfucker should be at the Hard Rock playing a parlay every Sunday.
I know,
right? Ain't no fucking way.
13 wins. 12 wins.
13 wins a week.
Everyone hates a winner. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone hates a winner. Everyone hates a winner. and that's just what it is.
Yeah, Shaw, you
Yeah,
on to
so
something. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
yeah, all y'all own to something, all right. These nuts. Damn y'all, man. I'm about tired of y'all. I'm about tired of y'all, man.
Hey,
We're not gonna do this. At least not at my expense. So you understand where you are now. Yeah, I'm not gonna even try to do anything to make y'all feel better about this. We're gonna just continue to work the way we've been working. Damn y'all.
We can do something. We just need to see them picks.
Damn,
hey,
damn y'all,
we done
man.
figured.
Yeah.
We done
We
figured
ain't
out.
seen
We done
nothing.
figured him
We-
out, bro. The cat is out the bag.
I ain't got no reason to try, y'all. Shit.
Oh,
Man. Look here, man. How about this right here? It's in the books. We won. We won. See, I told you it's been a good week for me. I'm feeling good. We went on to close the deal after we bounced the Aces the fuck up out of the playoffs. And then we went on and sealed the deal. Some say
Listen,
some
That was not
say,
a foul.
some say that it's controversial because of the call and everything. And
That
yeah,
was not a
I'll be the
foul.
first one to say that was not a foul.
That
But
was
hey,
not
man,
a
it's
foul.
part of it goes along with the territory. It's part of the game. Everybody receives a bad call. Everybody gets a bad call. Everybody gets a phantom call. It's just what happens. And yeah, and to make matters worse, throw the little salt in the wound. She also traveled.
She
But
damn
hey,
still traveled.
Yes, she did.
Damn still traveled.
Yes, she did.
but hey, it worked out. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do, man? Call it against her in New York?
I
No,
don't
they
know,
couldn't
man. Just as an official, you should be aware of the game.
do.
You should be aware of the impact of the game. If you blow it, stuff like that, you gotta swallow the whistle and let them girls play. I'm sorry. You don't make that call that late in the game, knowing that if you do,
you
that,
and your crew never
she'd
blew
be
a call
fired.
out there. You and your crew never blew a call out there between the lines.
Not like that. Not when you get down like that.
He
You
say
swallow
not like
whistle.
that. God damn.
You swallow that whistle and let them girls play. But they won.
Well,
They got it.
you know, yes, sir. Tore that ass up. They went on and got it. And then the bad thing about it is 2 of the big 3 really didn't show up, but they didn't need them to finish them off. So again, that makes that call or missed call or bad call null and void. You know what I'm saying? Because they really only played against Jonquel Jones, and what's her name? Salby or something like that. The girl coming off of the bench.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
man.
I can't pronounce it.
So yeah, fuck that call, man. It shouldn't even come down to that.
I just want to say I was rooting for the WNBA this year, but this is one of the worst final games I've ever seen.
Why, Gabe? Because they wasn't dunking?
No, because they were just
You
missing.
stupid.
I haven't seen so many horrible missed shots in a finals game. On top of that,
those girls be
I text
lighting
all
that shit
y'all.
up, man.
I text all y'all about your girl crying. I'm like, this is the finals. What you crying for? You can't be crying and then be out there on the next play. This is the finals that everybody watches.
But I totally agree with you. That's something part of we don't like. Make it equivalent to flopping in the NBA. None of us like that either. So it's gonna be parts of the game, bro, and people that you don't like, and players that you don't like.
Flopping is in the NBA. It's in soccer. I don't see crying in none of the sports, and it's not even crying in the WNBA. It's one person that's crying. It's the same person that's crying.
That's what I said. You know, you get people that you don't like. Like I said, man, go back and look at the text. I was right with you. I agreed with you.
Yeah, I know you were. I know. That's
but
what I'm
you
saying.
know,
my opinion.
But I don't think her crying made it the worst final. God damn.
No, it's just a lot of missed shots. Traveling.
So you don't think the NBA don't get sloppy like that, man? Especially in playoff games and stuff like that. They don't get sloppy like that. What them dudes just running up and down the floor, missing a bunch of shots. They have those stretches, man. They have those stretches.
Well, that's where
I can't base the finals off of that one game.
the NBA does, but like you say, that's where the NBA differs, because the NBA, they do have them action plays where they'll dunk on somebody. Something will happen that be like, oh man, that was crazy. But
And
the
the same
finals,
thing
I was watching that.
in the W.
No, man, I was watching that game, and I watched more of the WNBA finals than that Monday night game. And I was sitting there like, man, I don't know. It's they gotta do something.
Yeah,
Like
it did
what?
get a little stagnant. It did get a
Yeah,
little
they gotta do
stagnant
something.
where
It's like the girl,
they
it's like
went
they
up
got
and
nervous.
But
Like they
bro,
got nervous.
I'm saying the dudes do that too. Same thing happened with the dudes.
No, it's different, man. It's different. Even your girl, the White Mamba.
Ooh.
1 for 14, 1 for 15, and you a superstar on the team.
Don't do that, man. Like you never seen LeBron or even Kobe, even MJ have a bad night. Don't do that, bro. They'll come back the next game or the next night and they'll clean that shit up. But don't do that, man.
Not in the game 7. I ain't not in the game 7. That was their game 7.
Okay,
and the whole,
bro.
I mean, a lot. I know I'm saying a lot of them was playing bad. So if you got fans who are watching that final game, let me watch the final game because somebody gonna get a trophy. That was horrible, man. And I'm with you because to me, that's where the Caitlin Clark come in, and she probably would have made it a better finals.
No,
but
man.
that was that.
Nah,
That what I watched for a game 5
final.
final.
Those girls literally balled out, man. Ionescu and Stewart, they had one bad game, but you ain't gonna name one person on the Lynx that had a bad game because they balled out the entire time. And what made that win for the Liberty more impressive is they had a bad game, but they still found a way to win that shit. And I'm talking about the Lynx, man. They were going off. Are you kidding me?
What's your girl with the blonde hair, short haircut?
Courtney Williams.
Did not play good.
Yeah.
Did not play good. Did not play good.
No, she didn't.
Did not play good.
Yeah, she didn't play. No.
She did not play good.
Okay, but think about it. But your girl Collier, she didn't have a bad game. You ain't gonna go back and tell me one bad game she had, and she the best player on their team, right? So,
White Walker was missing free throws the whole time,
bruh.
And she a pro. Game, she's the all pro.
That was one game.
She missed the free throws. She missed them. She missed them in the last game too. But she hit the 2 clutch ones at the very end.
Y'all wild for that, man.
I thought it was a real good series overall. Last game, I thought it was a good game. It was a lot of energy, a lot of lead changes.
Right. So and you could tell a lot of nerves was involved, man. And shit, it played out, man. I thought it was a good series.
I can't complain, but I'd be remiss if I ain't mention how you rock with Asia Wilson, but you went out of your way to throw in who your new fake team, just like you ain't even really a Buccaneer, to be real. Who your new team, who you rolling with, who you bandwagoning with right now, the Liberty.
Ooh.
How long you been a Liberty fan, Nate? I mean, he went out his way to throw his supposed girl from his supposed school, Asia Wilson, under the bus. Who they drugged the fuck out of the Aces. Whose name is synonymous with the Aces if it's not Asia Wilson? I mean, he went out his way to say drug the fuck out of the Aces to get here. We weren't even talking about who did the Mystics beat to get here. You went out of your way to shit on Asia Wilson. We ain't fucking with you, dog. You can't, nah, dog. Nah,
but check this out. You know the crazy shit about it is,
what?
I'm glad you calling yourself pointing that out because that's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing.
So look, why do you pretend to be a fan? Why even pretend, bro? Look. We see through that.
You never heard me say I was a fan.
You know what?
You never heard.
You like my 2-year-old son playing hide and seek. This nigga goes and hide in front of us behind nothing and said, "Come find me, nigga. We know you ain't no fan. You can stop all that bullshit you doing. We see through it, dog."
Who told you?
It's a waste of time.
Whoever told you I was a fan?
You did with all that capping you be doing. Gamecock jerseys and all that shit here. Yeah, Asia, just that. I'm Gamecock. Our teams, we. Nate, come on, bro. And when we win the chip this year, you're going to be screaming we again.
Let me tell you something, man. just because I wasn't in the female basketball since the dawn of time like you were, you're not gonna sit here and get upset at me and go all off because Asia Wilson, I mean, she's been in the league 7 years. 7 years ago, I didn't give a damn about female basketball. You see what I'm saying? So
Did I
that
say you been an
means
Asia Wilson fan all your life?
so that means I would have had to been watching her for 11 years because she went to college.
No.
I mean, come on, bro.
Nowhere did I mention you claim to be a
man.
diehard Asia Wilson fan since she been in the league. Did I say that, anyone? Or
You
did I say you been around here pretending
You
that
shouldn't have
you been
even
down
claimed.
with it?
You shouldn't have even claimed I was a fan at all. You should have never even claimed I was down with her at all. You should have never claimed that. You should have
You
never.
know what? You know what?
put
You
that
right.
out there. You put that
You know
out
what?
there.
You know what? You right. You never once said you were an Asia Wilson fan.
No,
You never said.
never.
You never said we won chips when you spoke of the women Gamecocks. You never once said that. You right. You 100% right.
Damn sure never about a team she was on because I never knew who she was until you brought her up a year ago talking about she should be this, she should be that. No, I had no idea. He's going.
Man.
She should be.
Come on, Nate. You knew who she was.
What the fuck?
Asia, what's it? Come on, Nate. You had. Come on,
You-
Nate. Don't do that.
There's
Gabe,
nothing
you
notable
didn't
about
even
what
know,
you
man.
said
Don't
to
do
that.
that. You didn't even know.
I know. I knew who Asia Wilson was.
You didn't know
I
who
knew
Asia
who
Wilson
Asia-
was a year ago.
I knew who she was. Yes, I did.
No,
So
I
Nate,
did.
you ain't know she came from your alma mater?
Sterling. Yeah,
just asking a question.
because of ShawDawg. Yeah, because of
okay.
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
because of him. Yeah, and then the other thing too is you getting it twisted. That's not my alma mater. You see what I'm saying?
I take that back. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
You
but
know
look,
what I mean?
I don't take it back.
So
I
no.
don't take it back when I say he masqueraded as a fan of the female of the Lady Gamecocks, but we saw through him the whole time.
I am a fan of the Don Staley team of the Gamecocks. I am a fan.
Yeah, but Nate, Nate, for real, like before Caitlin Clark came, you can't say you ain't know Asia Wilson, Brittany Griner. I mean, Candace Parker. Come on,
bruh. I know who Candace Parker was. I know Brittany Griner, obviously.
Candace Parker is way before Asia Wilson. So you saying I wasn't a fan of the WNBA back in the dinosaur days, but you know Candace Parker. Then you missed the best player since Candace Parker and better than Candace.
You keep saying fan of. Just because I know a name don't make me the fan of the entire league.
You're right.
It don't make me a fan of the league. You know
no,
what I'm
I ain't
saying?
say the league. I say you knew who Asia Wilson was.
And I say I'm telling you, I didn't. To the point that, and you know that too. You know that. So you need to stop bullshit. And the reason you know that is because when we started having these debates and you was talking about Asia, and we talk about Caitlin Clark, what did I tell you when I finally went back and looked at who Asia Wilson was? I said, bruh, come on, man, you disqualified for even having this debate going forward because you trying to compare a goddamn 7-year veteran to a rookie coming in when I finally realized who she was. And how long ago was it when we had that conversation? It was at the start of this WNBA season. So you're not going to tell me I know who Asia Wilson was, that I knew who she was from way back when or whatever, because I did. And you know that shit. So don't try me. Don't do that.
I might
know that.
Well, you know what? If you ain't know who she was, I am gonna try you, nigga. You ain't qualified to sit up there if you ain't know who Asia Wilson was.
Hey man, then that's what it is. Then that's what it is. Then that's what it is. Then hey, I ain't qualified to talk about Asia Wilson, and thank God she got put out so we don't have to. You know what I'm talking about? So that takes me off the hook. Thank goodness she went home early. We don't got to worry about it no more.
But can we say that they do need to lower the rim down to 9 feet?
No. Told you your whole issue was dunking. I told you that shit from the beginning. And here we go. We come right back around to it. Can they lower the rim to 9 feet?
I don't even think that would look right. That wouldn't even look right.
Yeah,
right. And
well,
then why
I
would
would.
you? And then why would you want that as much as you trashed them when the females was in the 3-point contest and they shot with the smaller ball? No, they need to use the same size ball. So now you talking about lowering in the rim? Come on, man.
Yeah, they should
Let's
lower
not
the
do
rim.
that, man.
They
You
should
know
lower
what,
the rim.
Nate? You'd be a much nicer person right now if the Bucs had won this week.
No, actually, I'm good. I'm good. Like I say, Liberty won. You know what I'm
You believe
saying?
him? Do you believe him, Sterling?
Nope, I don't believe him. I
You are
don't
not
believe
good.
him.
No,
It-
People
actually,
aren't so.
I would
People
have
aren't good.
been.
Always say
especially
they're good.
No, you
ShawDawg,
know what? It's
especially
more
when they
like
took that.
it's more like I would have been another nicer person tonight, much nicer if y'all weren't such assholes. How about that? How about that?
Hey,
that's where it's coming in at. Damn it.
when they took that 10-0
This is-
lead and everybody had that pom pom, and then all of a sudden that shit turned dark.
I knew that. Hey, look, I ain't never happy with a lead. I send everybody a text. I like, look, we are not a second half team.
y'all,
Hey,
y'all just
ShawDawg,
like to be on the
we
attack,
about to
man.
wear their ass out. We up 10 up.
y'all just hating because y'all didn't get to witness a Lamar performance like that up close and personal like we did. So now take that.
Damn.
Hey,
Hell of a
it was good
consolation
watching
prize,
it.
cuzzo.
I was good watching it on TV. That's good.
Hold on,
See that
Sterling.
motherfucker up
We-
close.
Ain't nothing like being out there smelling the grass.
We just went from
Yeah.
we gonna kick their ass to y'all ain't get to witness that Lamar performance. Is
I
that
know,
sort of
right?
like that
Bro, the
moral
game
victory?
over. We already know
Sterling,
what happened. The game over.
is that sort of like those moral victories what we spoke of last week?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's the moral victory. That's
Yeah,
the moral victory.
you got to see
No,
Lamar, huh?
the moral
Yeah.
victory would be, well, at least the Bucs played well, or at least we hung in there and made it 31-41.
It ain't no moral
I
victory.
said that's more what I said. What I just gave you was more like a silver lining. It's a difference.
Man, I'm be real.
You
It's
got-
not to me. It sounds like loser talk.
And you know the
Your
crazy
team
shit
lost.
about it is we're on WNBA, but yet we back talking about football. Nah,
You
we're
got
gonna
mean
go on to the
excuses.
NBA and we're gonna keep this thing moving because we won't be doing no backtracking over here, man. You know what I'm saying? All that old bullshit.
Hoop, hoop.
Give a damn. Opening
I'm
night.
disappointed in you, Nate. I'm disappointed that you sat there and watched that man throw 5 touchdowns live in person.
Dang, bullshit. You
got
should
up and walked
have
out.
left after the third one.
Hey, cuz
Would you not want your money's worth?
Hell no.
I do.
Cuz
Man
with
threw
the
5
left.
touchdowns. I'm not watching
I'm
5
out of here at
touchdowns.
halftime.
I do.
I've been told y'all
But
nigga
okay,
pain free.
I put it like that. Was you with your daughters?
Yeah, man. And what y'all need to
Okay,
do is
I'll let you slide. I'll let you slide.
y'all
I'll let
need
you
to
slide
learn
'cause
to
you
evolve as fans, man. Y'all them old
Look.
school fans and shit.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm talking
Pay
about?
our goddamn money
Everything
once
just
you win.
everything
You got
just
one
black and
job.
white. It's all just one way. That shit sickens
How did
me.
the new school?
Yeah.
How did the new school fans think?
We fluid. You know what I'm saying?
In what way? Fluid in what way? That's a blanket statement. I'm fluid. Fluid in what
What?
way?
Losses don't anger you.
Because
Losses don't bother you?
we can always see the good and the bad and the bad and the good.
What was the
Oh,
good in that
Lord.
loss? What was the good? What was the good in that loss?
He got to see Lamar.
Throw 5 goddamn touchdowns.
So 5 TD.
And we got to see Derek the Beast Henry run up and down that motherfucker. That's what it was. We got to see that.
I
So-
prefer old school. We pay our money, we show up, you win.
Yeah, you guys have to learn
You
to become.
lose, you get what you get.
Y'all got to become more balanced fans, man. You learn to enjoy sports and life and the game much better.
You guys got to
Okay.
learn to get happy. You guys got to learn to get happy with losing. What's wrong
Listen,
with you?
man. Listen, man. Opening night, NBA opening night. Celtics raised their 18th banner, then they proceeded to drag the Knicks' ass. I mean, it was bad. It was brutal. Then we had the Lakers topping the Wolves. I think biggest storyline of the night. The James gang checked in together, went in, and He got his 3 minutes of fame in there.
That was the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever seen.
And it truly was. It truly was.
Yeah.
But now it's over. We'll see where it goes from here. Should go straight to the G League.
He going to the G
exactly
League, you know.
but it was over. But I will say some good things about last night. Nothing really good came from that Celtics game because I hate to see them win. Just as much as I hate to see Asia Wilson win. And and as far as the Lakers go, man, that Lakers Wolves game always good when you get to see your Ant-Man play. Good to see Street Clothes stay in his uniform, his Laker uniform last night, and he actually balled out. He played hard. And they got the W. I think the lineup looking better than I thought, but I just still don't see no place for D'Angelo Russell. And so, that's just it. And I think didn't the Lakers pick up Middleton? No place for Russell.
No.
I thought Chris Middleton went to the Lakers.
No,
where he went?
He ain't there.
I don't know where he went, but it wasn't the Lakers.
So he's not on Milwaukee anymore?
Let me check, man.
I thought he was still on the Bucs.
Yeah, I thought he still on the Bucs too.
I think he's still on the roster, Nate.
No, I thought he went to the Lakers, and they said both of that motherfucker ankles bad. That's why he ain't playing yet.
Oh, okay. You might be right, dog.
I thought he went to the Lakers because my thing is that's not like it's a great move because he washed up.
Yeah, that's a wasted contract.
Let me see.
Where the fuck is he?
That's a wasted contract. No, man, he's still with Milwaukee when I'm showing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still showing Milwaukee, but I was sure he got traded.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on the roster.
That motherfucker signed a 5-year, $70 million contract. Ain't nobody gonna trade for him.
Yeah,
so I think it might have been.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yep.
I think it might have been looking at him, but either way, okay. All right. So your boy Hachimura, he looked decent last night. And what's the big boy that they just drafted this year? Charles Barkley kept saying last night he was a steal and he gonna really produce.
The dude,
he did look good.
The young cat from Tennessee.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah,
he looked good.
He better than Bronny. To me, he better. Way better than Bronny.
What is his name? Like Chuck or something?
His name.
That's why they took him in the first round.
But that dude be ball. Dalton. Yeah, Dalton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I forgot about him.
That's why they took him in the first round.
Yeah, he looked way better than Bronny.
So they were pursuing it, and it fell through. So he must have failed a physical or something. Because I remember my tailgate crew sending it, and I'm looking at the text now. It said breaking trade news. Milwaukee Bucks are trading Middleton to the Lakers, and that was.
You sure that wasn't one of them spam sites, man? Because I just can't see that, man. That dude is not worth. I don't
know, man. I don't know. It could be, but anytime I get something from old Reggie Bell, boy, 9 times out of 10 that should be true. That nigga like a TMZ of Tampa.
Is it just me, or was Chris Middleton's decline like it was rapid? Like
injuries,
fuck.
Man.
Yeah,
nigga got them bad ankles.
5 years ago. 5 years ago, he was fine.
Right. Bad ankles and bad knees. So yeah, man. So we'll see how it go, man. As far as winning this whole thing, I don't see Boston repeating, man. They had an easy ass road to the finals, kind of like the shit laid out for the Canes this season. They just had an easy road laid out. But I don't see them repeating.
Who you see stopping them in the East? Who's gonna stop them in the East?
Nobody.
Right, but they're not gonna get a weak ass Mavericks team this season again either. Yeah.
Oh man, Boston, they ain't making it back to the finals.
They got. I mean, I definitely got them making it back to the finals, but I mean, and then who's gonna stop them once they're in the finals?
Shit, the Knicks are stopping
back to the finals.
Don't forget, everybody got hurt with the Knicks. Knicks will knock them out.
Nope.
They ain't going back to the finals, man. They won't win another one.
Y'all fail to realize, man, these young cats playing with chips on their shoulder, bro.
Give a fuck.
your boy Jason Tatum playing with the chip because of what my boy
Hold on.
Steve did to him and ain't giving it.
Jason Tatum gonna always be soft. That's why that shit happened
Brown
to him.
playing with a chip on his
Hold
shoulder
on.
because he should have been on that team.
And he gonna
Wasn't.
always be soft.
Bro,
It's talking about favoritism at its finest. I'm talking about this man just sat here and tried to big up that shitty ass Lakers game. But now he's saying, talking about Boston, they won't make it back. But hell, you can't be judging off of what you just saw on opening night.
Hey, thank you, Shaw. We in a no-win thing, bro.
Man, everybody.
Let me tell you something.
They was just charged up. They ain't got no fucking chip. Soon as Jason Tatum come out and have one bad game, his psyche and confidence fucked up for the rest of the season. I don't want to hear that shit. He's still a weak buster.
Okay.
He weak.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm here to tell you.
I'll tell you. I like the Magic, the Bucs,
the
76ers, and the Knicks all over the damn Boston this year.
Listen, man, hater make you do some crazy shit.
What you think? Magic ain't got a good team this year?
I ain't say they ain't got a good team, but they ain't championship caliber. But you talking about you gonna beat Boston in a 7-game series? Come on, bro.
Boston played Boston every series they had last year. The star player got hurt.
And
every series. That's how they got to the finals. That's how they got to the finals, though.
They got to the finals because they had the number 1 seed.
And the star player on the other side got hurt for every game.
Look at Nate.
Every series.
They cakewalk,
man. Y'all,
that's a shame what y'all doing, man. That's terrible,
man.
You know, and that's what you get with the number 1 seed, then, right?
You know, it's like we hit
nobody.
And we hit topics like this, and it's obvious we understand what the answers are and the right responses are, and it just, you know, it just fucking annoys me that we spend so much time on some bullshit. We know they soft, we know they sorry, so why is we even still talking about that?
We talked about the Buccaneers for 20 minutes.
Green colors they wear, only because you keep going back there, because you want them to be on a level as the Panthers, and that'll never happen.
They are on the level. Neither one of us winning a Super Bowl. That level.
Lowly Panthers.
Neither one of us are winning this year. We ain't winning no Super Bowl this year, and y'all ain't winning none.
At least only one team is going to win 2 games this year.
Hold on. You care to bet you wearing a Panther shirt on that?
Yeah. Bryce Young is starting this week, so yeah. And what you gonna wear? Bucs gear?
For sure, man. I used to like the Bucs.
Hey, look here, man. Y'all come on out of NFL and let's talk about. All right, Gabe James, you up, man? What you want to tell the people about fantasy this week? You know, this your segment since you missed the fantasy and everything. You know, out here killing it every weekend and. You know,
what I want to say about fantasy this week. So I ain't gonna say a lot because Nate won, I won. That's why I know Nate gonna say we still got the same record. Blah 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 blah. But after last week, I started thinking about something. I said, man, Nate really is on this little situation about him winning the whole championship thing, him having a ring, getting this ring.
But
what?
Before you get too deep into that, I just wanted to put this out there, and you know, with a huge pause and everything like that, because you was like, once I get into the meat of my schedule, this, that, and the other. Well, it's obvious that I sure love meat, huh? Right?
You love what?
Meat. You said wait till I get into the meat of my schedule. So yeah, take a pause, whatever you want to do. But it's obviously that I'm the biggest going on. So I'm the biggest carnivore out there. So now go ahead. So yeah, go on and say what you're gonna say. Find your way. I'm interested to see how you're gonna discredit this week. Go for it.
Oh, I could discredit this week because I mean, Nate, you received the text message from the person you played, and he even told you. He's like, "Hey, Nate, what'd he say? What'd the text message say?"
He said, "Nice, easy win." But I'm gonna emphatically, I'm gonna emphatically ask you, what in the fuck does that mean? What was I supposed to do about that? He had players that went out hurt. That's the nature of fantasy. I had a receiver that went down. That's the nature of fantasy. So you played a team. Maybe they didn't have any injuries or whatever, but yeah, it's just interesting how you see that shit. But go ahead.
Not at all. But then I start. But no, going back to what I was saying before. Nate, me, you, and Sterl. I don't know ShawDawg, but me, you, and Sterl, we've been in this thing for almost 20 years. And I kept thinking, like, why? No. I've been in almost 20 because I know you remember the Rob Sterl days. You went in them leagues?
Yeah, I was in those leagues.
Okay,
so, yeah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Go where you go.
So I'm thinking, like, Nate's still talking about this freaking year that he deserved his ring and all this stuff. So let me ask you a question, Nate. Is that the first championship you've ever won?
I don't know. It just might be.
Oh,
it just might be. No, if you asking the questions, you should bring the stats, just like I did last week. If you got all the info, you should bring the stats. Bring the receipts.
No, I don't have the receipts because, like I said, this goes back. I'm in a lot of leagues. Sterl has played in a lot of leagues, and you played in a lot of leagues without me. But what I'm asking you is,
no, I haven't. I haven't.
Have you ever won a championship other than the one?
No, I haven't played. Listen, first off, I haven't played in a lot of leagues because I took a long hiatus out of the Rob Sterl league, and I only came back in when you started this Terra 10 shit. So think about it. So no, I wasn't in there playing 8 leagues and 8 teams a year like you. So yeah, you should have some fucking wins. You playing 8 leagues a season? What are you talking about?
No. I just started doing the 8 leagues recently.
Wait,
I'm saying you've been in this thing a long time, like I have, and I won one of the Rob Sterl leagues. I did get a ring in that one. All I'm asking you is,
you see what this dude do?
If that is the first time you ever won the whole thing, I understand why you want that ring so bad now.
So across all your league, you got 2.
No, overall. No,
yeah,
I've got multiple championships I've won throughout leagues.
Right. Across how many leagues?
I can't tell you, man. Like I said, it's been 20 years. That's what I'm saying.
But you understand, you do understand. You clearly understand the laws of probability and ratios and shit like that, right?
I understand
you
why
clearly get that, right?
Getting that first win. I understand why you're excited for getting that first championship.
Hey, listen. Do you understand it? Do you understand the laws of probability and ratios and so forth? Do you clearly get it?
No, I don't. I understand.
Obviously not. Okay, we carry on. We carry on. So I ain't gonna go into that with you.
No, you don't have to, because I understand now, Nate. The first time I won my championship, I was overly excited, and I never forgot it. And that was your first one, man. It's like when you're a virgin and you getting over it for the first time. You don't forget it, and that's why.
You have, look, you have the greatest lines, man. I had no idea you had such a strong sense of humor. So now let's bring it back and let's bring it back and keep it centered. Let's bring it back and keep it centered. So you said, as far as, so it seemed like every time there's a win, and for whatever reason, your issue with fantasy is with me. You got people putting their foot knee deep in your ass all cross leagues, but your issue seems to be with me. One, I want to understand that, especially if I only got that one title and ain't nothing to worry about. I just want to understand that. And then 2, as far as when the wins come in, it's like, oh man, Nate, you win because he had some players that got hurt, or you won because such and such was on a bye. What is fantasy about? Is that not part of it? So those 2 things out there for you. What is your issue with me with fantasy football, especially when I ain't the only one kicking your ass? You're getting your ass kicked across all these leagues, but your issue seems to be with me. So 1, I want you to tell me that. I want you to answer that.
Well, one, I'm not getting my ass kicked across all the leagues because we both have
So
the same
then,
record.
so then, just keep it to what's your issue with me then? If I'm not a threat and it's just that one little issue, that one little win, and you're not worried about me and you're not concerned, what is your issue with me in fantasy football? Tell me.
I don't have an issue with you, but
The fuck?
our league has been going on for a long time, and we just now start giving our rings out about 3 or 4 years ago. And other people has won the league before, but you're the only one that keeps bringing up the ring thing, and I couldn't figure out why. And now I know why.
So even
I know
if
why you want the ring, because that's your first win ever.
Right. And so you got one more than me out of probably like, so you probably done played over the years, maybe I can't say 40 leagues, but by 8 a year for how long now? And so you had at least, I don't know, maybe the way you make it sound, at least 160 opportunities to win. So how many titles you got?
Oh, Nate, I tell you what, next week I will bring my receipts. I got 10 to 15 championships, which is why I don't cry about the ring that I don't have in this league. You are the only person that
okay.
Sterling has rings because Sterling used to whoop our ass in that Rob Sterl league. And Sterling has a win in this league also.
You see how he trying to bring Sterling on the team? Tell him, Sterl.
Well, I don't have to bring Sterl up.
Tell him, Sterl.
Earl just got his first ring, but he had one before also too. You the only one who has said something about getting a ring that don't have a ring, and I couldn't figure out why, and now I figured it out because that's your first championship ever, and I understand.
And then
I'm telling you, I understand.
And then I could easily say too, if that is the case, why in the fuck is that your concern?
Because I may get together with the other owners and say, you know what, this is Nate's first win. We should get Nate a ring.
You see what I'm talking about? He can't answer the question. He can't answer the question seriously. You can't answer the question seriously. I want you to be serious and tell me what the issue is.
No, I'm dead serious. Sterling, this is Nate's first win ever. I think he should. So you should celebrate me and get me my ring.
So
I might try to do that.
The issue he has, Nate, is that you keep crying about this ring. That's the issue.
Whoa.
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room.
So wait. First off, here go the thing. So we gonna clean that shit up because it ain't no crime. We gonna clean that the fuck up right now. So here go the other thing. So time out. Here go the other thing. What y'all?
You keep bringing up the issue that you don't have a ring when you want one. That's
you gotta let Sterling talk. Go ahead, Sterling.
But wait. So here's the thing. So when I bring it up, do I come to the league and say, "Yo, man, I think y'all should furnish my ring or whatever"? I don't need y'all to get it. I just simply go out and get it myself. I brought the shit up to y'all in like a joking way. So why would I? Y'all can't stop me from getting it. So why would that be an issue? As far as me bringing it up.
If you buy your own ring, would that be official?
What?
If you went out and bought your own championship ring,
yeah, it would. You know why? Because it's not like I would have bought it without busting y'all ass. So yeah, I legitimately beat y'all ass, and so I would legitimately have a ring. And so yeah, so that's where my thing is. That's just where y'all fucked up. You should have never let me in. And Gabe saying, well, you shouldn't have been there because I ain't know no better. Well, that's your ass. You should have learned better. If you want to step out and be the commissioner, learn what the rules are and what it should be.
I'm on your side, though. I'm on your side.
So we're simply talking about, tonight, like you ran out of excuses as far as why I won last week. Or any week, from week to week, you always have excuses. You ran out, so now you're going back to. So let's talk about the ring, and then the season 14 years or 10 years ago, this, that, and the other.
First of all,
bro, you got to do better than that.
I clearly,
You got to do better
stated,
than that.
I clearly stated before I started saying about the ring that you received a text from Ed, who you played this week, saying,
Right, but you
hey,
failed
Nate,
to
good win.
elaborate. Right. So did he go into the game like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit these guys so Nate can win, or was that just a fallout of fantasy?
He was telling you everybody got hurt, so that's why you won. Which I didn't even say nothing about that. You won. And no, I'm not going to say nothing about your win, Nate. Because
so you knew,
Nate,
how many points they score and all of that stuff before, if they didn't get hurt. You knew how many points they would score and everything.
Nate, you scored over 90 points, so I'm not going to say nothing about your win. You won. You deserve to win.
But you already discredited from the beginning. So if you feel that way about mine, why did Sterling win this past week?
I didn't look at Sterling's score. I look at your score.
Why not? Why are you only worried about mine? So why didn't you look at Sterling? Why are you only worried about mine? So would the same reason and excuse apply to him?
Okay, so the reason I look at your score is because you're in my division.
Oh my God, this dude. So
am I wrong? You're in my division. Why am I looking at Sterling's score? I'm not looking at Sterling's score. You're in my division.
Oh,
I look at everybody who's in my division score.
That's what it is.
I'm not tripping. You're in my division. You and,
all right,
and
so
me and you are tied for second place behind Frankie. So I look at everybody in my division. I'm not worried about their division.
Makes sense to me.
I was going to send a text out saying I should change our division name to SEC because everybody in our division might make the playoffs.
Whatever, nigga. Keep
that shit. I just couldn't figure out why.
Look here.
I couldn't figure out why you wanted the ring.
So why then when I lost the game to Frankie and it was because of substitution, a player out and everything like that. So then you was like, oh, Nate, you lost that game because of this, that, and the other. You didn't do the substitution. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But now the only reason I won is because Ed was depleted. His players got hurt during the game.
Well, how many players got hurt outside of Jaden Daniels?
Look it up, man. Look like you're looking right now.
I'm looking right now. I don't see anybody else that got in. I just see people that just didn't show up.
Well, I mean,
just had players that didn't show up.
We don't let Gabe tell you.
No, we don't have to answer it because you just did. You just said it.
And see,
Nate, but I'm telling you, you won this week. I'm not going to take nothing from that. But I'm saying like last week.
But you started out doing that though. That's what you started out your little statement with.
No, I didn't. I said I started my statement out with saying I understand why you want the ring now. I get it.
You didn't. You said, "What's the text you got? What did the text say?" That's what you started out with.
Oh, and yeah, because that's what Ed said.
When you searching and looking for shit, then you start hopping around, and that's when you came around to the ring again.
Well, Ed sent the text, your opponent, and Ed usually don't text too often, but he's like, "Hey, you know."
Well, I would like to know who the most losingest commissioner is in fantasy history.
It ain't me. Are you the commissioner of your league now?
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
And let me ask you, what defines win? I mean, just the wins they string together, the number of championships. What's the measurement of that?
Shit, just the pure numbers. But you'd have to break it down to percentages because I don't think it's as many people that's played like I don't know 200 leagues over the last 20 years.
I don't have losing seasons. I know that. All I'm saying, look, I'm on your side. I'm just trying to tell you. I figured out.
Well, you got a funny way of showing that shit.
I understand why you want the ring. That's all I was trying to say.
No, I don't want you on my side. If that's what it looked like, hell no. No, sir.
I'm just saying. I know why you want the ring now, and I might get together with the other owners and say, "Hey, we need to get Nate this ring."
And yeah, but see, all of the ones that are in there now weren't here back then. You know,
but it's it's like
why don't you? We should get you one too. We should get you one too.
So I'm good. I won before though, so I'm good. Nobody else asked for a ring except for you. So I'm like,
I was gonna ask y'all. I'm not in the league, but has anyone that's won before Nate gotten a ring?
But no,
No.
you know why? You know
I haven't
why?
got one.
Because ask
I
him
ain't got one.
how long ago this ring idea came up and where it came from. Ask him how long ago, even like, you know, for having like a winter circle, some type of you know, I don't know, like a what did we say before, like a jacket or something like that. All of that stuff came up and where the ideas came from. They all came from me.
That, though,
ask
Nate.
him where the
that.
idea of the keeper league came from. It all came, Gabe.
I don't
You
know. What
told me. You told me when I brought the. Hold on, bro. When I brought up the idea of the ring, what'd you say? Put it out there to the team, man, as a vote. And I put it out there several times, and nobody said anything. And then next thing I know, a few years went by, and then you come in. We getting the ring, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So no, don't front, bro. Don't act like you don't remember.
Nate, I was okay. So Nate, I was on your side for getting the ring, and I did say you put it out there, and everybody was kind of tripping about getting the ring. They didn't want to do it until we did our other league where it was for winning the ring only. And I think my brother won, and I showed everybody the ring, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So, and then, I mean, what do you want? I don't know. It's like, but it's still not a big deal for me because I ain't won.
It sounds like it is.
No, it's not. You don't only want like Sterling has won. Earl has won, but he did just get his ring. Other people have won before, but nobody asked for their ring except for you. And I couldn't figure out why. And I just figured it out.
Everybody ain't the same.
I think we should get you your ring, and we're gonna be like, hey, this is the first time Nate has won in 20 years. So let's get Nate his ring.
No, you're wrong. It'll be the only time. It'll be the only time, not the first time. It'll be the only time. One less than you.
No, it's not one less than me, but still, I mean, because I've won in other leagues, so that's why
leagues that you and I in together, one less than you. All right, so we can move on to.
True.
I don't care about the leagues that you in that I'm not in.
No, so, I won one of the Sterl Rob leagues. Sterling know that because he was in it too.
Okay, buddy.
And you was in it also.
Like I just said, the ones that I was in with you.
You're too bad.
Right. But I only played like literally maybe 15 seasons, and you played 20 and 160 damn teams, and you got All right, let's move on to entertainment, guys.
Hey, hold on, give me 1 second. Only thing I can speak on that subject. I'm not in the league, so I couldn't speak. But all I'm saying is, if y'all agreed before the season started that the winner get a ring, shit, I want my ring too. I'll be real about it.
Yeah, Gabe front, man.
Well, no. This is the thing. We just started doing the ring about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so from 3 years ago, we all pay an extra $25 or $30 for the ring. And before then, we weren't doing that. So Nate won 1 year, Sterling got a year, I got a year, a couple of other people got some years. We didn't get no rings. We just got the whatever we got.
Here's my challenge for you, and we're gonna move on. Take a year and just play one team, one league. Let me see how you do. Do one, and then also tell me why don't you do just one?
Because I like a challenge.
That's not a challenge. That's bet hedging. And then you still coming out. And then you still coming out in the deep red. Don't hand me that bullshit.
People come to me. They be like, "Hey man, you do fantasy? Yeah."
Join and then they look at your record and say, "I can't tell."
No, I will bring you receipts. Matter of fact, I will 3-way you with people, and they'll tell you I won their leagues.
I don't get mad. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, you want receipts? I show you receipts. That's why the whole ring thing. That's why the whole ring thing is not like a big thing for me.
I really don't.
And Sterling used to bust our ass in the other league, so he's won quite a few times.
I don't remember that.
You don't? Yes, you do,
man. I don't remember that.
Because Sterling, ShawDawg. Let me tell you something. The very first year I got into fantasy football,
see how he trying to pull him in.
Sterling brought me in. And what Sterling
Get
said
your
was, hey,
ass.
he said, hey, cuz for your first pick, I'll pay your entry fee into the league for your first pick. I was like, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm playing for free. That first pick is everything. Sterl, remember that.
All you got to do is listen. It all come out. Just listen. That's all you got to do.
Priest Holmes.
That's all you got to do. Listen.
I ain't know no better. But now I know. Like, hey, you know, that first and second pick is everything.
That's your excuse for a lot of shit, boy. You ain't know no better.
Well, Nate, what's your excuse for wanting the ring so bad?
Shit, because I won. Hell, it ain't no excuse, and it ain't no so bad. It's just simply shit. I won. I'm gonna get me a ring. And when I said it, I never said, "Hey, yo, man, y'all should chip in and get me a ring," because all those people that's in there right now wasn't here. I said I'm getting my own damn ring. I even told you that at the start of this whole podcast thing, that if I want a ring, I'll get my own. So nah, nigga, you ain't got to go out nowhere and collect no money and no hat to get my shit. I got my own. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm saying, for you to want a ring like that, it's like but now I understand why you want to get your ring. That's all I'm telling you. I understand.
You truly don't. You truly
don't.
No,
that's a big thing.
No, you
got your first ring ever.
What you need to do is figure out why you playing in so many leagues and losing like that. And you literally just said because you good.
I don't lose a lot of leagues, man. I'm telling you.
Just this one.
Let's just say I break even every year, if not better.
Gabe, no, you don't. Now, them the receipts I want you to bring me right there. Now, those the ones I'll be interested in. Show me that.
I will. As a matter of fact,
listen, man. Anything on the entertainment front,
I will bring you receipts.
No, I want black and white. No damn 3-way call. I want black and white. Put it in right. I want to see it. All the leagues got history. Bring me that. Show me your wins. Show me your entry fees and show me your wins and your earnings.
I tell you what, I'm in
don't put it on no league. Excel doc. Make sure it's coming from
Excel?
the site.
I'm not. Look, it's not gonna be no Excel. I'm in a CBS league, and what I won last year for that league will clear the last 10 years.
All right, let's go, man. Oh man, hold on, man. Sterling, unmute your mic. Let me take Gabe off. Okay, now you come on back, Gabe. God damn. Whew, shit.
So look, man, me and ShawDawg been listening to you do bitches going back and forth for the longest.
And that's what we sound like, right?
We just trying to ring it back, man. So overall, in our league, I still think it's wide open. It's everybody's within a game or two of each other, outside of maybe Tariq. He might be 2 games out. I don't know. But still, everybody's in striking distance. Nobody has actually clearly taken the league and say, I am the big dog. So I think it's competitive. I think it's week to week. Some people get wins when other people's players don't show up, and that's part of fantasy. I give it to you. And other people are shown to be some consistency. But I think it's more competitive this year than it has been in a long time. ShawDawg, what about your league?
Man, it's looking.
So wait. So what does that mean? I don't really know. That was pretty middle of the that was pretty middle of the road and everything right there. So so you saying Gabe is a huge threat?
I didn't say that. I said the league is more competitive than it has been in the last couple of years.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure.
See, you go again with that knife.
I just wanted to make sure. So go ahead, Shaw.
You go with that knife.
Hey, I'm saying, man, everything going pretty smooth in our league. I'm tied for 4th with a couple other cats, man. I'm having a rough couple of weeks, but things about to turn around. But man, you got cats like Nate who just lost 2 of their best playmakers. So
hey man, it's gonna be all right though.
Things ain't looking too good for
I
him.
got a team full of them though, man.
But
That's
look,
where y'all. That's where y'all underestimate.
I'ma
I
say
got
this.
a team full of them.
I don't know how often you take them shots, but you've been asking Gabe for 5 minutes. Why you come after me? And boy, as soon as things die down, I'll be damned if you ain't chopped the legs from under. Is Gabe a threat?
Wait.
For me to see why he be after your ass. Come on, why you after me? See, that's the shit you do though. That's that throwing that rock and hiding your hand bullshit you be doing, dog.
What you talking about? What you talking about, man?
I'm just saying, bro. Shit.
You saying Gabe ain't a threat? No, I ain't say nothing like that. Yeah, Lee. Yeah, move on to entertainment, please.
Hey, man, having to defend myself like that week after week, every time we get to the segment, man, is really exhausting, bro. It's becoming exhausting, and I'm just not going to be able to keep handling this coming at me from all angles.
I was on your side this week. I don't understand.
Man, like I told you, that's on my side. I don't want it. You can keep that bullshit. Like Shaw said, you can stay over there with that. Keep it right over there. Losing ass. All right, let's go. Sorry ass fantasy commissioner owner / nigga. All right, let's go.
ShawDawg, I agree with you. We got a horrible ass host. Our host sucks.
He sucks.
Hey, man, y'all be having me on the defensive. Every night I gotta fight. Every night I gotta fight to prove my love.
What's your record? No, you ain't say what your record is in y'all league. What's y'all league about?
It don't matter, man. I'm tied for second, but technically I think third. So, it's all good, man. I'm giving everybody a chance like I told them.
He's sitting at 5-2. He's sitting at 5-2 over there.
Right. I told him by game 6, game 7, I was going to be resting my players, baby. I ain't got nothing to worry about. We see all it takes is 3 and 10. They could get in and win. That's it.
You know what?
Everybody make the playoff in your league?
Nah, man. And ours, man, just the top 4 gonna make it. See, we got a real league, and ours just the top 4 make it. That's right.
How many people in the league?
10. See? See? Like this Terra 10, there's some weak shit I'm in. You know what I mean?
I want to know how many coaches pop their players' foot out of socket before they rest them. Shit, you talking about resting your players.
That's right. That's what I'm doing. Resting them. Resting them. And look at, man, let's get on the entertainment, man, because, I'm getting tired of talking about this, man. All right. So, off a recommendation, I went out and I checked out. I think I made it through the first 2 episodes. One I thought was pretty good. One was good. It came out of the gate strong. 2 was decent. Kind of give me the impression that they could kind of, I don't know, put us to sleep a little bit like some of the other shows, take that little dip and come back up. But so far, I like what I see. So far, so good. I just don't like shows where they leave, I don't know, a whole bunch to the imagination and a whole bunch of shit you just got to kind of figure out on your own or just kind of plug in what you think fit. I just need you to tell me a story, understand what it is, and just let it play out instead of, I don't know, some far out shit that I got to piece together on the fantasy level.
Is 3. What season is this we speaking about?
3.
3? I have no idea what's going on there.
You on this season?
3?
You binge watched it?
You talking to who? Shaw?
No, you.
No, you said you was on 3, didn't you?
Right, season 3. This is season 3, right?
Yeah.
No.
Season 3, episode 2.
Oh, so shit, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is only on season 3.
No.
I guess
We talking about
yeah,
From
From.
right now. We talking
We're
about
talking
From
about
right
From,
now.
the first
Oh,
one.
okay. I'm totally lost on From, but I heard it's really good.
We talking about From right now. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I like it mainly when the little monsters and shit come out. But yeah, it's just you know what it's kind of like it's good, it's better than. But you remember how Lost was? That shit first came on, everybody was
Yeah.
into it. And then next thing you know, they just kept dragging it out. Here goes some more shit you got to figure out, and some more something else. What does this mean? And what does this mean? And like, we was literally lost by the time they got done when I asked, like, what the fuck is this? So, I don't like shows that carry too much of that. And then right now, From is good, but it's getting dangerously close to that for me. Anyhow, it's getting dangerously close to that kind of setup.
It's funny you say that because I never watched Lost. But I guess the same person who made Lost made From.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're trying to say it like they're saying it's a lot of similarities.
Oh yeah,
from they're saying from and Lost. I never watched Lost. I never watched that show.
I never watched Lost either. Yeah, I didn't see that.
You'll love the first two seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, then you be like, that's all they're gonna do, just keep bringing us to these, I don't know, almost climaxes, but there ain't nothing there.
Gotcha.
No, From it's something there. You just got to keep watching. Like, I don't want to ruin it for you, but yeah, you got to get up to date. Because I binge watched like the first 5 episodes or 4 episodes because it was daytime when I watched it. And I'm telling you, it gets better, and every episode get better. The last episode that they just had, shaky, but I know the next episode is gonna tell a lot more. But yeah, you just got to keep watching, man. From I would say From and The Penguin is the best 2 shows I'm watching right now.
Oh yeah,
Penguin is good.
Yeah, and I just figured with that one,
good.
Yeah, and I just figured with that one, I'm just at this point, I might as well wait and just binge watch the season once it's over. But because I did 1 and I started 2, but I haven't been able to make it any further than that, and that was shit. That was weeks ago. So
The Penguin,
yeah. So at this point, I think I'm gonna just wait until the season wrap up, and then I'll find some time to binge watch it.
I'm talking about really good show, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Aaron Hernandez, that's really good too.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I have to check it out because y'all said it was more like an actual movie and not a documentary or.
No. This is actors. Yeah, that show there, boy. I'm like, wow. I actually feel sorry for him now. I do. I feel sorry for him.
Why? Because of the CTE thing.
No, you got to watch it. It's like the way his childhood, the way he was brought up, the stuff that happened to him growing up, and then playing football with the CTE, and then just his whole environment, everything that he's had to go through, at least the way what they portrayed he had to go through. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him a little bit. I never thought I would say that about Aaron Hernandez, but if you watch it, you'll see why.
Shit,
so I would say,
as far as killing somebody, I probably would feel bad for him too. But damn.
But even that, you understand why, and I hate to say you understand why somebody will unalive somebody, because Nate, you can't say that. But I understand why he unalive some people. I get it. His environment, I get it. And then if you watch the series, you'll understand why he did the stuff that he did. And I'm like, wow, this is a whole nother side of Aaron Hernandez that
I'll try,
didn't
man.
expect.
Look, I have to chime in on that. Yeah, Nate, because everyone that kills someone ain't a bad person. Well, you know
just
that.
said it too.
Unalive someone.
Nate, you gotta edit that out.
Delete. He can delete.
No, I got it. But
the
only I guess, man. The only thing is, man, I could see if it was like, I don't know, he got in some fight defending himself or something like that. But what's the name was like, he came across as somebody that looked up the dude and all of that stuff, and all he did was what do you say? Either talk to somebody that knocked the drink out of his
Ooh.
hand, or did talk to somebody,
Mhm.
oh the Lord, that he just talked to somebody that your boy had beef with, and that was all it took, or something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know, Nate. Like
I
I said,
find it hard feeling sorry for something like that.
all I can say is you got to watch the series, because, like I said, when you watch the series, I mean, they can always twist it the way they want to, but when you watch the series, you kind of see his predicament of the way he came up and the way he was portrayed. I shouldn't say I understand, but I do understand how he got to the situation he got into. And it's still another 1 or 2 episodes left, but I understand where it's going. Well, we all know where it's going to end up at, but I understand how it got there. And I kind of feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, but he still had decisions. He could have made the right
Absolutely.
decision.
He had choices, man.
And he
Absolutely.
chose not
Tough,
to.
yeah.
I mean, you still came to that crossroads, and you knew what you should have done.
Hold on,
You
man.
chose to go this way.
Wasn't he guilty of multiple murders?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you
I think
still,
so.
and when you watch it, you still kind of understand why. Because, like, I always say, like, which way do you go? So, like, people, they always get on Joe Jackson for being so hardcore with the Jackson 5. They say he was a bad father. But then when you watch the Aaron Hernandez thing, you'll see why that father figure kind of needs to be there, because he was going kind of same down the same boat, but then his father passed away, and then he went kind of a different way. So I said, like I said, when you watch it, I really want y'all to watch it, so then we can really talk about it. But yeah.
So the way I look at it, and my interpretation could be distorted, but okay. So his father instilled all of that into him. He lost his father, so he chose. I shouldn't say he chose, but he went the other way. But I would have thought that if my father instilled that into me, when I hit them crossroads, I'm gonna think about what my father would have had me to do, and I'm gonna make the right choice, not go this way. If my father was truly an influence in my life and taught me these values, and you got to stand up, be a man, blah blah blah. I don't know, but I see where you're going with it.
Real quick, and it's not gonna ruin nothing for none of y'all if you watch it. Like Sterl, like his father wanted him to stay close to home, to go to UConn so he could keep an eye on him. When his father died, his mom, who wasn't a good influence on him, was like, "No, go live your life. You're good. Go to UF." And when he went to UF, which was away from where his family was and where his father could keep an eye on him, that's when everything got screwed up, because, I mean, he got entitled. He was entitled and was able to do whatever he wanted.
So basically, what you're saying, shit, he's gonna be fucked up regardless, because
right.
If the moment his father couldn't have his eye on him, wasn't there to have his eye on him, he fucked up. His father couldn't have it on him his whole life.
Right.
He was gonna fuck up regardless.
Yeah.
But look at Michael Jackson though, and the Jacksons. But his
What
father,
about
his father knew that his son had his blood, so he needed somebody in his life that was going to keep an eye on him, because he's going to probably end up making the same mistakes that he made. I didn't know his father played sports and got in trouble. I didn't know that until I watched the series. So I'm like, okay, that's why his father was saying that. He knew his son had talent, but somebody need to keep an eye on him. So you need to go to a school that's close to home so I can keep an eye on you. You go to play your football, you come home, blah, blah. But when his father passed away, his mom was more like, oh, yeah, go live your life, get away from home, da-da-da. Go to UF. And UF just treated him like, hey, you a star football player, do what you want. We're going to take care of you. And that's where, like, some of the stuff decisions he made, he knew he had no consequences behind it. Kind of like, it's almost like John Morant. It's like, no, it's not like John Morant, because his father.
I was gonna say he definitely don't get no sympathy from me, but yeah, it's still gonna be hard pulling any sympathy from
I'm
me
telling
out of
you,
that. For
I want y'all to check out the series and then come back and tell me what y'all think about it, and if y'all don't feel a little bit of sympathy for that dude.
I ain't gonna feel it.
I can tell you now, I'm not. I'll watch it, but I'm not.
I still think he had that choice. his dad
Mhm.
instilled that into him, so he understood why his dad was watching him and kept him on there. So when your pop goes, I know the consequences if I don't do right, even if I'm entitled.
Yeah. Well, still, it was stuff that just happened to
And
him.
not
And
to
he
mention,
already,
you get around other people, man, and you in school playing sports and stuff like that, especially at that level, and then some of the caliber of people that you're around, from your coaches to your fellow teammates and stuff like that, man. You tend to clean all that shit up. You're only doing what you want to do. I ain't gonna
yeah,
put
but
that
Nate,
on
you
no
always got,
sickness.
yeah, but Nate, you always got your family to back you up, and I guess it's stuff that he went through, man, and like I said, y'all got to watch it, and like his mom messing around, embarrassing moments at the basketball game. It's stuff that could really mess with your head, man. And I'm telling you, man, it's
Bro,
stuff that
I
happened.
can't. Yeah, I ain't feeling nothing, bro.
That fucking just a Disney movie?
No, I'm telling you,
Nah, bro.
Sterl, you
Yeah,
watched
I
it,
ain't see.
right?
I'm literally.
No,
I'm
I
not
mean
feel.
I seen it. I saw it. I
ain't
yeah.
feeling
So
nothing, bro.
if that happens to you at a game, that's like the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen. That messes with your mental. So I'm telling you, stuff.
Man, but you know how much fucked up shit everybody go through growing up,
Right.
childhood, all of that stuff, man.
Everyone.
It's just that ain't, he ain't the only one with a story. I guarantee you his ain't the worst story, none of that. So, and he got to a point where literally he really made it out of that stuff, man, and could put it behind him. That shit he was doing was the easy road. That was the easy route. Because all he had to do was, and I shouldn't say all he had to do, but he just had enough examples around him, in front of him. He was just surrounded by it. But he was making choices, like Sterling said, bro.
Everybody don't go through that, though. Like, even, like, he was molested. Everybody ain't molested.
A lot of people are. A lot of people are, bro.
A lot of people are, but everybody's not molested. And then, like I
you'll
said,
be surprised at the number.
And guess what? A lot of them are molested who don't go kill 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it out. We'll take it out.
Take it out.
Yeah. It's man. I'm hard pressed for that, man. And I guess everybody's path is their path, and that's what he was meant to do and meant to be, maybe. But
And then, like I said, I still believe CTE is a real thing, and that's a disease you can't catch until after you die. So that's I really need both of y'all to watch it, because y'all the only two ain't watched it yet, so we can really have a conversation about it.
How many episodes is it?
It's like what, 6?
Yeah, 6.
7?
It's 6 right now. I think it's 9 total, but I think it's 6 that's done.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I really need y'all to watch it, though.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna say this, Gabe, too. When he went to Florida, that football team was toxic to begin with.
Absolutely.
All around it.
Absolutely, it was toxic.
Including Tebow.
Absolutely.
You say including Tebow? Come on, man.
Hold on, man.
Come on, man. No, man.
We got breaking news right here on Outspoken
Whole
Opinion.
team was toxic.
No, man.
Toxic.
Not
he should have known.
That
I think y'all went a little
too far. That
was the worst place he could have won at.
Not Tim, bro.
Not Tim.
It all stemmed from the coach.
Not
toxic.
Not
bro.
That was the
there.
worst place. That was the worst place he could have went.
Mm-hmm.
The worst.
Yeah. And so, man. And then just real quick, man, I got this on here. I don't know why I never put this on here before. Probably because I was kind of ashamed, but I don't know why I can't stop watching this old ghetto shit. And I think I only keep watching because I'm just waiting to see one of them like really, really get put in their place. And so that's what I keep hanging on for. Like, ooh, get her, ooh, get his ass. But yeah, man, I don't know why. But yeah, me and my wife sit there, we watch that old ghetto shit, boy. Every week we be looking for it.
What is it? Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, the Atlanta one.
I didn't give up on that.
You watching the old one?
Yeah,
Nah.
It's a new
I haven't
one.
watched that.
They still running them, man. Believe it or not.
I haven't watched that in such a long time.
They coming to the end of another season, the last season right now, the latest season right now. But yeah, that shit's so ghetto, man. I don't know why we watch
Listen,
that
bro.
shit.
I promise you, I stopped watching that motherfucking whatever year it was when Stevie J and Scrappy big punk ass been rolling in the bushes with all them muscles. Talking about they fighting each
Yeah, I
other.
watched
Bitch
that
ain't put a
season.
scratch on each other. All them fucking muscles, nobody has. Hey, get me.
I watched
What
that
the
season.
biggest damn fight I ever seen? I ain't watched that shit since then, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So oh man.
Yeah,
So man. Go
I
ahead,
still
G.
say, yeah. I mean, I didn't give up loving hip hop, man. Yeah, just the reality shows. I ain't too many of my watch anymore, but like I said, the 3 best shows I'm watching right now from the Penguin, and the Aaron Hernandez. That's them 3 right there, man.
All
I ain't gonna say must see TV, but you need to watch it.
All right. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into this whole rap and everything like this, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Gabe, I'm done with you in this fantasy shit, man. You gonna leave me alone with all your little excuses and everything? I'm gonna just
We gonna get you your ring, Nate. I'm gonna
quietly go about the rest of the season and drag your black ass. And then that's just the way I'm gonna be done with you, season after season. I'm gonna run you the fuck out the league. You're gonna go start another one with a bunch of dudes we don't even know.
Never. That won't happen.
Then,
but that's fine.
Yeah.
There's always hope.
And then you need to, you know what I'm saying, stop playing 80 leagues a year, man. Well, 10 a year. That's ridiculous, man. Stop that shit, man. You got to have other things to do. What you're doing is what you trying to do is increase your chances. You make yourself feel better about losing, trying to break even. That's like a bad gamble, man.
I don't lose.
See what I'm talking about? And he used words like that. He don't lose.
People want to challenge me, and I don't lose. That's what I'm trying to say.
He said people want to challenge you. I
understand that. Oh, now, Nate,
here we go. What, man?
We doing the rap. Yeah. Here we go. And as the host, you need to make sure that everyone gets to speak on every subject. I didn't speak on entertainment, and I didn't have any shows or movies that I watched, but I am reading this book.
Let me see that, bro. Oh, okay.
I haven't made it very far, but I will say this: I have read the first 10 to 20 pages. I read them 4 times. Just like every time I get back on it, it's worth going back, and you'll pick up something different every time.
Okay, but listen, and I appreciate that, man, and that's good info you passing on. But you boy, you ninjas, boy. All you had to simply say was, "Yo, man, let me get this in right here." Oh, you need to do a better job of making sure everybody get to speak. If you got something to say, goddamn it, say it.
You know what?
What's wrong, man? What's going on here, man? I'm not gonna do this. You know what?
So what you're saying is, don't say exactly what happened. Soften it up for me. This outspoken opinions or not? Actually, I spoke facts. It wasn't even an opinion. What did I do or say wrong? What offended you, Nate?
You know what, man? This was another great episode, man. A lot more bitch assness in this one than I anticipated. A lot of Mitch activity. But it be like that sometimes. Even from your best, biggest, and strongest of men, you get some bitch assness and some Mitchness. But we gonna work through it. Yeah, matter of fact, I think we're gonna just have Gabe see somebody about that, and that's gonna clean up a lot of that. But it's just good, man. Good conversations, talking to y'all, brother. Gabe, no hard feelings. Sterling, man, you gotta stop co-signing on that bullshit. And then
listen, I just let it all play out.
ShawDawg, you continue to kind of monitor and see how this shit go, man. How these cats kind of flip things and while at the same time getting your ass toe up in the family fantasy league. You know what I'm talking about? This your first rodeo, but I'm gonna make sure you walk away with some war wounds, something you can be proud of and show the people. Fucking whelps on your back, lashes.
Don't worry, ShawDawg. After about 5 or 6 years, and they keep losing, he'll quit that league too.
Fellas,
Yeah.
fellas.
He be asking for a ring.
Hey man, I already got mine, baby. I got plenty of championship rings, and now my 2014 is the latest edition. That's right. Where's y'all's at? That's all I gotta say. Where's y'all's at? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn losing commissioner. You know what? I ain't even got no love for y'all tonight, man. Get the fuck off of my platform, off of my computer. Beat it, Mitches. Fucking beat it.
Just make sure you get your picks in time. Okay.
I'm not. Hey man, you know what? Every time y'all take a beating, whatever area y'all take a beating in, y'all got an excuse. Like, get off my damn computer, man. I'm gonna say,
get them damn picks in time.
Hey man, listen, we're starting to get a few people watching, man. We're up to about 25 or so that be watching everything. Don't turn them off with this, y'all. Trust me, y'all. They don't cry like this all the time. Only when they losing. Oh, I guess that do feel like all the time. But anyway, man, you know, keep tuning in, and y'all keep coming back. It's good to see y'all can take a licking and keep on ticking. Sorry asses. But y'all my brothers though, man. I kind of love y'all. Y'all all right. So yeah, man. Peace. Till next week. Till episode 14.
All right, fellas, hold it down.
Yes, sir.